Welcome everybody. Okay, is everybody ready, by the way?
Yes.
Yep.
So ready? Ignore my screen. I'm not at all still playing. I'm so ready.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I'm
about
not just gonna. I'm definitely not gonna fish in game. Well, there's no way I would acceleratingly fish.
That's totally fine. Everybody, welcome back. Rachel, are you there? Because your thing is like loading. I don't know if that's you disconnecting or.
Yeah, I had to reload my thing real quick.
Oh, okay. You're fine. No, you're good. I just want to make sure that you weren't like
Just
disconnecting.
decided it needed to crap out.
That's totally
Ladies
understandable.
would really hate it whenever we would get like real intimate and then my thing would load.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you
So-
see me? Do you see me?
No, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, cool. So everybody, welcome back to DontRollMeGaming. We have the party here. We are currently missing 2 players for the night. We're going to be missing Quigley and Sir Ganon. They're not able to attend, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Last time, catch some people up on some of the side quests that had happened. Last time overall, the party went into the mine, got some cool stuff. During the side quest, Amari had run off and ran into a special person, we'll just say, and she acquired a new elemental item. Sir Ganon had gone up to Greywall to talk with his father. Didn't go too hot, and he's trying to change the economy of Greywall because I can't control my wife.
Many a man have tried. Joel.
Okay, so you guys are coming out of the mine. Namari, you are coming back from your little side quest, and you guys happen to run back into each other. And now, Namari, go ahead and roll a perception check for me real quick. Not 20. Okay.
Thank you.
That good way to start.
Good start.
Namari, you immediately recognize the fact that Ray has one of her ears back. One of Quigley's horn is missing, and that area of his head looks healed. And Mordecai is no longer blind. He actually has one eye that is open and functioning.
Honestly, a downgrade.
As you guys seeing, that's for pussies.
I also want to mention I found a really cool candle in the mine. It says dynamite on it. I'm pretty sure it's like a great candle. So I'll be sure to light that should we ever find ourselves in an enclosed space.
Oh yeah, get like some good.
It smells like cherry blossoms.
Yeah, one of those celebrity scents. Like,
It's a bath candle.
Like,
Yeah.
This candle smells like my.
Yeah, it's a bath
my,
candle.
Yes.
you know?
So if we need light in a cave, I got you guys. I will light my dynamite.
Oh God.
Perfect. So you guys start to approach each other. Does the group or Namari want to share any of their recent experiences with one another?
Hi guys.
Shit this morning.
What the hell happened to you guys?
Where have you
I
been?
just said I took a shit this morning. It was great.
That's not what I was asking.
I
I'd
would
like
told
to
to shit.
believe
Connie
that the
looks
picture that
different.
Akira
Everyone else
taking
looks
gestures.
different. The only one who looks kind of untouched at this point is Sheldon. So
Yeah, but I'm not an abomination, so that's probably for the best.
I know, but what the hell happened? Would you mind sharing with me through the class?
What did you say?
Oh,
Flo?
I went off on a side quest. I met
Good job.
tigers.
That was
Oh,
neat.
You met tigers.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Like
Flute.
the
Hold on,
Good time.
Flute. What did you say? You had a comment, and I didn't get to hear it.
oh, I was just saying that Akira was gonna probably try to explain, but just with wild gestures, making absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Understandable.
I'm
Just
good at
tweak
charades.
it.
Go for it.
Hidden message.
You could roll a performance check.
Oh,
Okay.
do that.
Those don't
Do
exist anymore.
Do it.
Roll a performance check.
Do it.
Wow. Okay.
Cool. Namari, I guess roll a perception check. Opposed to using the players that can use their words, we'll just awesome. So, Akira,
Yeah.
Akira is apparently, as far as Amari is concerned, is using military-grade hand signals with her little paws.
Thundercat.
Namari, you are told through the cat. Also, we'll just say this to speak with animals. Akira tells you that the group went on to an adventure and met a magical old man in the forest, and he was able to cure some of the wounds and whatnot that comes from being an abomination, and that everybody was then randomly teleported back to the tavern. They went into the mine, stole some shit, and then that's pretty much what was what was up in his house.
Sweet. Okay.
Cool. Anybody?
Oh, do you want me to share with the class what I did?
You do what you want. I'm not telling you to share or not share anything.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I can share.
It is show and tell right now.
It is show and tell, but I'm not doing charades this time. Sorry, guys. I'll use my words.
Do a performance check. Come on.
Okay, for
Sounds
shits and giggles, I'll do a performance check.
Great.
Interpretive dance.
Cool. Yeah, you do
no.
interpretive
Oh,
dance.
no.
Nobody
Ignore
knows.
that.
Ray stabs you in response. Just kidding.
What?
No, cool. You do interpretive dance. Everybody looks at you funny.
Okay, I'm gonna use words because I'm not a dancer. So I was about to follow you guys into the mines, but I saw a guard get hoisted up into a tree, and instead of helping him, I followed a person who jumped down from the tree. And when she revealed herself, I thought she was quite attractive, so I followed her. She led me into a den of tigers. I almost got killed because she sucked at being like a sneaky person, like really sucked at it. But she was cute, so it was okay. And now I have this magical amulet glowy tiger thingy. Does anyone want to tell me about it?
The science of magical amulet glowy tiger thingies. Truly
Did
exhilarating.
Is he still in the tree?
I think he's still in the tree, but I don't know. I was too lazy, if I'm being honest, to like cut him down. Plus, he was a fun. I'm not a big fan of
Oh,
fun.
not persuasion, perception. Sorry, ignore that one.
Oh, you wasted your nat 20.
I know. For fucking 10.
Okay.
You've got eyes now, so at least.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jake, you roll a 60 on perception. Akira, I see your arcana check. Hold on. Jake, what are you perceiving?
I just want to look up to that tree to see if the guard is still up there. Because she mentioned a guard up in that tree.
Are you gonna do it from your current position, or are you gonna go over there?
From my current position is fine. Just like as she's talking, I'm like, wait, that tree, and try to look up at it.
Yes, you look at the tree. It is factually a tree.
Oh.
You can't see anything from where you are. It just looks like a tree. Akira, your arcana check, is that towards the amulet?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's you don't roll super high. You see that it's glow, has a yellowish orange glow to it. It is in the shape of like it's like a metal paw. And it has like 3 what I would describe as like Wolverine claws on it. And I would say it's probably like I'd probably say it's like maybe 3 to 6 inches long, and it's on like a band, like you could wear it around a necklace. But you can't really, but you don't really detect this magical presence or know what it does based off of your roll.
Okay.
Okay. Suggestion. Give it to me. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm gonna keep it. You can tell me what it is, but I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
From your girlfriend. It's a little present.
Perfect. So you guys have a large. Does anybody else have anything else you want to say before we move on? Cool. Okay. So you guys have largely
That shit look
exploded-
nasty.
You guys have largely explored Cavern Hold. There isn't too much that you guys have left to go to. You guys haven't really explored the Cavern Hold's Church of Torm. You guys are welcome to do so. Otherwise, you guys have pretty much touched every corner of this place. What would you guys like to do?
I do love to touch every corner.
Does anyone have a an axe and we could chop down the tree and get stuff from the guard?
I'm
stuck in the tree?
sorry. Why would we need to?
Why would we chop down the tree?
We could just climb the
Okay,
tree.
okay. So here's the thing, right? I tried to get him out, but the branches broke, and I went fluff this and just walked away.
That did happen.
So,
Akira
like a
can
cat.
fly.
Like
Yeah.
but I think the
Uh,
best way to
cat.
get to him
Speaking
is
of
either
resources.
with rope or to cut down the tree and hope that he
You go
survives
ahead.
the fall.
We won't
I,
survive the
okay,
fall.
I really just
might.
want to point out that we have a cat. Like there's a physical cat sitting right here. It's Akira. She's real fun, and she's good at trees.
She's great.
Okay.
Let's give her a crack at it.
From what I
Akira-
remember
Sharpen
from
her
her
claws.
character sheet, she is proficient with tree.
Akira, you're welcome to roll an athletics check if you want to try to, or an
Tree.
acrobatics check.
Favorite
Okay,
terrain?
acrobatics, please.
Get it
Oh, really?
going.
Cool.
Okay.
You
Big number.
you scurry up the tree and you find a guard, who is tied up, mouth and is like just stuck into the branches. He's kind of like tangled up in the top. You come up to him. He just goes.
Okay.
I love it when they whimper.
I scream up. That's my fetish.
I kind of want to like tie rope around his feet and just kick him off. Like,
Nudge
Oh.
him.
you know,
Wait, he didn't do anything
whatever
wrong. He just got abducted by weird fucking cat
So
problem.
you're
Yeah,
going
but he's
to.
a monster by
True.
default. He's okay to die.
So you're gonna do what?
Well, I'm gonna look through his pockets first because I can.
Okay, you go through his pockets. Roll an investigation check.
God, he's alive. He's gonna fucking. This is gonna be such a problem.
Cool. You find like an old banana. And you find just like, I don't know. You don't really find a whole lot. You find you specifically find old banana,
all these
but he
parts
doesn't
have
have anything
banana.
valuable on him.
Okay, I just want the banana then.
Poor dude hasn't even been able to eat his banana.
Cool. So you take his banana.
It's Akira's
Do you want to do anything else, or you just gonna...
Well, like, okay, so I could take off the thing so he can cry for help, but I don't want to be around when he does.
I mean, you just stole all of his goods. I think we kind of have to kill him now, or else he's gonna tell other people eventually
See,
that some
I agree
fucking
with
weird
that.
cat thing climbed up in a tree and then decided to take his money.
And you're not the second cat that you're not the
I was
first
gonna
cat.
say,
you
a first cat
either.
thing tied him up into the tree, and a second cat thing stole his shit.
Hmm.
So
You know-
we either kill him or we leave him to like an institution or something. Because people are gonna think he's insane.
I
I'm
don't
saying
know
that
if
is
that
very
I'm out of his
counts.
misery now.
I don't think people are
Okay.
gonna think he's insane. That's a joke.
So
there are
I
cats
think
in the world.
I know there are
I think
cats, in the world,
that
but
I'm
a cat
gonna-
that willingly steals a banana, that's a little weird. You might think you're like a monkey or something. But since you don't
All
like
she
it.
did
are
was
looking
help him
for a
and take the
cat like-
banana as payment for
Jesus.
helping him.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
I mean, I
Oh,
could give him a
ability to take it for
decent
payment
charge
whenever
in
you've
return.
already taken it.
All
Hmm.
right.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap
Oh my
the
God.
wrap some rope around his feet, wrap it around the tree branch, and push him off. It might break his ankles, but whatever.
fine.
And then I'll just climb down.
Okay.
Isn't he still tied up though? Like,
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
but
push him
that way
out
people
of the
can see
tree.
him and help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Not
like,
not
"No,
just
his
out of the
ankles.
tree.
Oh.
Yeah, just upside down by his feet.
that's fine."
So you're
It's
gonna
fine.
dangle him like this from the
Yeah, and then
bottom.
one of us will like catch
Yeah.
him from there. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can-
you lasso down the guard. He comes down like a spider. He is now dangling. He is now dangling.
I take my
Yeah.
knife, I cut him down.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I move over here, so I'm not part of this.
yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in this. I'm still over here with the
Worry
blacksmith.
about the house. Yeah.
I just really want to talk to the blacksmith about how the other NPCs that I enjoy are working good.
Let's go check on Jerry, Sheldon.
Dude, nah, we gotta talk to Reggie, my man Reggie.
Okay.
Go check on Reggie.
Namari, you cut him down. He lands with a nice big thud. And then he gets up and he just kind of goes, and then did you untie his mouth or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. He's gonna run off.
Not yet.
Okay.
Should we? Okay. We.
Yeah, we're
Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
about that.
Oh,
Really
no.
good. Fucking
part of
the
this.
smartest bag of bunches.
I guess you're probably still true.
Hey,
I
we freed him. Okay, if anything, he should be thanking us.
Let's immediately run now, because he's.
Yeah,
gonna
whenever
be like,
someone steals
"Hey,
my only banana, I really like to
he's
thank them
kinda
for it.
rude.
Let's run. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we
Um,
want to run.
You guys are gonna run?
Yep.
Where are we gonna run?
We're running? Where are we running
to
to?
the gate.
I don't know.
There. We can get to
Get through
this
this.
run.
We have to drink the potions and prepare for that. This is why we don't fuck with men in trees.
We don't fuck with Slender.
Men in Trees was the lesser known Men in Black movie.
The guards are over here.
Okay. The guards
ranger
come
variant.
up to you. The one that was tied up, he's pretty freaked out, but he's no longer bounded. His pals here undid him. They come up to you guys and say, "Oi, which one of you found him in the tree?"
I think Akira will like swing down like a possum from her tail.
I think it was this
Okay.
cat thing.
Yup.
Okay, so you swing down, and is everybody else just gonna stand there, not say anything? Just gonna look at them?
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
little-
say just
Not there,
talk,
so.
talk to the thing,
Yeah.
the cat
Me-
thing. Talk
me
to
and
that
you.
one.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
wrestling.
This other guard will say, that is the one that helped me out, but that one with the blue horns. I know that you saw the
shit.
person who tied me up. Where did they go?
Well, you will not find them because they ran into the forest. I tried to track them down, but they were too damn fast. So, I don't know. I have no clue who they are, what they did. I think they just tied you up for shits and giggles. Maybe you really pissed them off. I mean, you are a fawn, so, you know, you piss off a lot of people.
He's gonna say, you better watch your attitude. We don't take kindly to your kind here. You all stay out of trouble. And these two are gonna come march back this way. This one's gonna come up and he's gonna stand in front of the cavern hold line as these two come over here. Jake and Richard, are you guys talking to Reginald?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay, you guys go inside and talk to Reginald while I grab his token. He says, hello, welcome back. What can I do for you?
How are the
helpers we left here?
Oh, they're doing mighty fine. They're just helping me get materials. Can I get you anything?
dope? Nah, I just wanted to hang out with you, Reggie. It's all good. I want to move back. I want to say I left something in the inn, and I'm gonna move back to the.
Okay, so you're just giving an excuse to like leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Alright.
Okay,
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right.
I DM'd you. That's what I was. I figured you'd know.
Oh, you DM'd me? Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Sneaky.
Okay, you can do that. Okay, and Jake, he looks at you and he says, and how about you? What can I do for you?
Oh, yeah. Over in the mine, I found this, and I take out the broken pickaxe. And I was
Okay.
like, I was just wondering if you could do anything with this, maybe repair it.
Oh yeah, that would be an easy fix. It'll probably be about 10 silver pieces. Just gotta add a new handle to it. But it's probably gonna. I have some other stuff I'm working on. It'll probably take about a day.
Cool. You know what? You're a good guy, Reggie. Here's just 1 gold piece.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'll expedite your order. And he's gonna take the pickaxe from you.
Reggie
Cool.
is in
All
fact a good guy. That is factually accurate.
Reggie is actually.
Cool. Yeah, Richard, you can go ahead and do that.
Lit!
What?
And then I'll rejoin the group as you know,
As the thing.
a friend would.
I could use
Okay.
simple weapons.
Everybody roll a perception check real quick. It does not have to be very high.
I was gonna say the passive perception should be enough.
Yeah, passive perception should be nice, but it's more so.
Perception.
You'll see how I'm handling this.
It's just to see if I like roll 1 or
Yikes.
something. That's a 7. That's a 10. I like
Okay.
10.
Jake. Actually, wait. Jake, are you still inside the blacksmith?
No,
Here's
I'll
really
just say I've left with Sheldon if he left out.
Okay. Well, Sheldon scurried off to the inn, and you went back to the party. We'll just say that for now.
Okay, that works.
The reason being is because as you guys are all just standing there, kind of communicating, an old figure happens to walk on by. Namari, Akira, and Mordecai. You guys recognize from a distance that this is Sheldon, but this man is definitely not a green turtle.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
so
for
no
clarification,
offense.
I will go ahead and zoom this in for you guys. Reggie.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't know you made a fun version of it, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah. He walks up to you in this formation.
Can we?
Nice new look, Sheldon.
Yeah.
I guess.
Not sure if I would say it's an upgrade though.
It'll do.
Not bad. Not bad.
Sheldon?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh.
What
Oh.
was good?
Oh.
My turtle
Sorry, you
homies.
look.
Turtle
Cowabunga it is. Cowabunga it is, my guy.
Pizza time.
Not you. It's not true. This is Winter.
pizza
Please
time.
stop.
Totally not.
Oh my god.
All right, and I wanna approach the party as my new big dick fawn self and be like,
Are we ready to leave?
Yes. I would say.
Did we want to go to the Church of Torm first, since that was the last place before Greywall?
To the south. Nice, secure.
You want it, Jake?
I'd say Mordecai would be a little reluctant about it, but he would go if you all want to go.
If everyone else wants to go, we can.
I mean, I don't care either way. I'm not involved with this.
You guys do, just from basic knowledge you guys are calling, you guys do know that based off of, well, as far as you guys are concerned, Sheldon has activated his, or is now a fawn. Most of you pretty much just remember that you guys are now kind of on a time limit. The clock does tick for that.
Kinda.
Oh.
What was I have to read the time limit on that.
I think I said 40. Did I say 48 hours or 72? I think I said
48
48.
hours.
Yeah.
I think you said 48.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't write anything about it.
Well, guys, since Sheldon has activated his potion clearly, I
no,
think
he's-
it's time to leave.
I didn't actually have to activate my potion. I explained this multiple times before, but I have the ability to alter myself in ways so that I fit the crowd. How else do you think I've been maneuvering in Greywall and doing all of these illegal activities?
Illegal activities.
Very well. I would say let's just go for the gate and get to Greywall.
Yeah, with our potions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quietly,
Yeah.
I say that.
Potions.
Quietly. I'm not gonna shout out that we're trying to drink potions and fucking smuggle ourselves in.
Okay. So do all of you take the potion?
I guess so.
I don't think
Okay.
all of us
Not quite yet.
have.
Quite yet?
Only the abominations really needed it.
Yeah, the abominations need it.
Yeah, like
Mari doesn't care
How
either
close
way.
are we to the gate?
You guys are far enough to where guys just like go around the tree. Nobody's gonna see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we duck behind like this house here?
Pretend
You
we're
can.
stripping.
Yeah, pretend like you're shipping. Okay, so only the non-abominations are gonna use it.
Only the abominations are gonna use it,
I
Yeah.
guess
not the
so.
non-abominations.
Non-abominations are not going to use it.
Yeah, non-abominations don't need to use it.
Okay.
The Mari, Oh well, you weren't on the ship. They're not gonna be looking for you. They're gonna be looking for me, though. I mean, I'm not. How much?
Well,
does,
okay,
like,
how about this? The
copy, you
people that
know?
were on the ship should definitely take the potion.
Which
Yeah.
is everybody.
So,
Except for
like the
Mari,
people
she
who
was-
were actually on the
mine.
ship and were actually spotted on the ship.
People who
I
would
spotted you, so I
be
wouldn't know, but
on
The
record
people
as
who were
being on
in
the ship.
shackles or the people who betrayed the other people, those are the ones who should take the potion.
Oizy, you're technically in Queen Vanguard clothing.
I am.
So
Should I get naked? Actually strip?
you can. Nobody's stopping you.
I mean,
I could just put on like some common clothes or something. I don't have like a common clothes token though. Should I have done that? When you like play doll design?
That's up to you. I don't think
Do
you
you
have
think we
common
could maybe
clothing.
run to the inn
Akira
and see
has
if anyone
common
has
clothes.
common clothes?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fit me, but thank you, dear.
Oh, it's such a funny image, though.
You guys can factually ask Quill if they have spare laundry.
Oh no, I've got common clothes. I'm good.
Do you?
I can just.
Okay, well I don't have a token with you in common clothes, so we'll just have to say that you are. Okay.
I'll like make one. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I'll just-
so then Quigley, Akira, Mordecai, and Ray are all gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys drink the potions. That sound effect was a lot lackluster than I thought it was gonna be. We are going to go ahead and
Do
do
you have to
this.
drink all of it in order to have it be?
Yes, it's only a few ounces.
Okay, I didn't know if the amount drank is the amount of time you have. Like, could I split like half a swig, you know, and get us a 24 hours instead of 72 hours? That's what I was wondering.
I mean, you
let you
could roll
decide.
an Arcana check on that, or
try.
somebody else can.
I will
Like
like
half
Arcana
more.
check.
Go ahead. What'd you say? Yeah, knowledge Arcana.
I can try.
Nice.
Nah, I fail.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you make that assumption. You use deductive reasoning. Akira, you think that maybe that isn't 100% the best idea. You know that typically it requires a little bit, you know, I mean, typically you have to take it in full for it to get into your bloodstream and everything.
Gotcha.
But that's Akira's perspective. And then finally, sorry, Akira, you also drink the potion, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Aww.
Yay.
So
It's an awesome picture.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's what I said earlier.
I might need to make minor adjustments to the map because I assumed that.
Mordecai kind of looks like Keanu Reeves, but with like ram horns.
A little bit. Sheldon, what happened to your token? Oh, you went over there for some reason.
Oh baby.
Yeah, he's
you-
over at the
Did you
guards
move over
already.
there, or?
I just want to figure out the
Go these, go these, go these. Get rid of this one. Okay, cool. Okay, so do you guys want to go to the gate?
Yeah,
I think that's probably the best idea.
yeah.
I
let's
just
head
must
over
my
there.
hair up a little bit to try and like make you look different, I guess.
I'm sure it'll be super
Okay, just
convincing.
flip it back. Yeah,
Okay,
it'll be super cool.
you
We'll buy you
guys, you guys come on up. And the guards look at you. They're going to roll a. One of them is going to say, "The bunch of you look fishy. So some of you aren't fawns, are you?
We're all,
I'm
some of us aren't, I guess.
I'm not a fawn. So
I am.
that's
I am.
what you mean.
I am actually not a fawn.
This one is cat.
No, you're a fawn.
This one's
the cat.
gonna do an investigation check on you guys.
Quick, somebody hold Akira up.
Nat 20.
Oh, I volunteer.
When I said this one is a cat, I
We're
picked
gonna
up
kill
Akira.
Could I try to charm him in some way?
You,
Give him the big eyes.
Yes,
you can attempt to do so. What kind of charm are you trying to cast?
I don't have any actual charm spells.
Okay,
So I don't know if
so
it'd just be straight charisma or performance or some shit.
okay, so I guess my question is, and like, so what are you trying to convey to him?
Give him the big cat eyes. I'm trying to sway him.
Okay, go ahead and roll charisma.
Okay.
You got this. Got this.
Cool. Yeah, he looks.
Not the best.
He's not really paying attention to you. He rolled high enough on his investigation check that he says, wait, some of you aren't what you used to be. I don't remember you being able to see. And you, over there, where did all your spots go? And he's talking to you, Ray.
Your spots?
Yeah, the exterior wounds of being an abomination.
Yeah. No.
Right.
I mean, I'm just naturally this way. I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll a deception check.
Come on, girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, but don't let them gatekeep. You're a girl boss. Better than that.
He says, all right, I suppose you look the same, but you, in the wheelchair, what happened to your eye patch?
You know, I must have left it back at the tavern. You know, it was always for looks anyway. Don't worry about it.
Okay, roll a deception check.
Okay.
Yeah, Akira, he's still just, like, he's not paying attention to your kiddiness.
That's fair.
And you, old man, I recall you being a little bit more of a hunchback and your skin used to be green. What happened to you? Richard?
I don't.
Okay, Richard says, go fuck yourself.
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm talking to my dad. My dad called.
Oh. Do you want pause?
You know,
Pop
things happen.
I'll roll for perception.
You mean
For deception.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Oh man. Classic NPCs rolling lower than a 10. Richard, deception roll.
Oof.
Yeah, he's gonna say, things happen. Skin doesn't just turn green. And, he's gonna,
It does.
this one's gonna start to head into the gate. Suggestion? Okay, he's gonna roll a will save. And then the other one's gonna roll. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. He says, well, maybe it's just been a long day. Regardless, you two, the blue one and the short boy, you two aren't allowed to pass. Fawns only.
But you're allowing a cat to go through? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the logic there.
At least let her.
You can roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen other people other than fawns going through.
11. Yeah, he's gonna say. Well, this one's gonna say. Animals don't count. It's a cat. We don't like tieflings here.
Okay, but like, why?
But why?
Again, whoops.
They look at each other and they say, it's not our ruling. It's the ruling of Greywall.
Okay, so why?
They just look
Listen,
at you.
guards.
They just look at you and they say, you can't pass. Fawns only.
Such a stupid rule.
What will it take, guards, to look the other way on this?
They
I
mean,
look at each
because
other.
I'm the keeper of this fawn in the wheelchair. No, I'm his nurse.
Yes, that is true. So what will it take to just look the other way on this one thing? I understand you have rules. I understand you're just doing your job. What will it take?
They look at each other and they say, one of them says,
It's important business. We're trying to just get through the gate. Like you're really busting our balls here.
both of you can roll a persuasion check.
Come on, guys. Oh shoot! Hold on, my browser froze.
Persuasion.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. They say, well, one of the others can push the one in the wheelchair. You, nurse. No tieflings in Greywall.
Tiefling is my nurse.
Well,
Yeah,
if we
I'm
let you,
his nurse.
they look down at you and they say, well, if we let you up, you're just gonna be stopped by more guards and arrested for treason. Or I'm sorry, not for treason, for trespassing.
Right, but I have a medical degree, and I have to look after this one. He has seizures. What do you want me to do about that?
Oh my god.
She and I are the only ones who are qualified to take care of him at the moment in this group.
Exactly.
There's no one else who's qualified.
I require 2 nurses 24/7. It's a long story. I could provide my medical records, but I would have to call my doctor. It's this whole thing. Please, just I don't like to explain myself. I am just I'm a paladin trying to make my way in the world. I need some help. It's a long thing, bud. Just please.
They say show identification.
All right.
I gave them 10 gold. There's my identification.
They don't take your gold. They look at it and they say, we don't accept blackmail.
It's gold mail, sir. I don't believe it's black.
They say, fawn in the wheelchair, you are welcome to go up. Nurses, you are not.
Shit.
Fine.
Okay.
Might as well die then. I don't know. We don't need nurses.
Okay, I think we need to regroup away from the people for a quick second. I might have an idea.
Okay.
Very well. We'll carry forth the nurses. I'm so sorry. We'll see you when I make my way back down.
Okay. So who wants to go and regroup and who wants to stay here in front of them?
I'll go with the group to regroup.
Okay, so Ray, Amari, who else?
Akira will.
I'm not allowed.
Okay.
Oh, cat.
Sheldon and Jake, are you guys hanging out? Or are you guys going with?
I'm hanging out, I guess. I just want to go through the gate, but everyone's ditching.
I'll tell you what.
All of us except for us,
Alright,
two, except for 2, were allowed to go
Look
in.
this over.
What'd you say, Richard?
All right, cool.
1 sec.
Okay.
All right, Darren, love you too.
We'll just say that you guys hang out for a little bit. You guys regrouping. What you guys come on over here. What would you guys like to say or do? You're good.
Okay.
Are you guys just leaving? Like, you guys aren't trying to get through the door anymore?
No,
No,
we're gonna
we're-
regroup and figure out a plan because 2 of us couldn't get in.
I've been
Oh,
trying
well.
real hard.
I'm a
rest of you
tiefling
guys-
and
I'm sorry, guys.
Go,
I'm
we'll
really
find
my dad called, needed surgery, and I needed to. I
no,
needed,
You're good.
I needed that conversation.
you're fine.
You're good.
I can actually fix all of this pretty easily. I'm sorry, guys.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm just very tired. That's everything else that's wrong with me is that I'm tired.
If we could take a break.
Okay, so are we not regrouping then? Richard, do you want
It's
to
up to
say
you
some
guys. If you guys
interaction?
want to regroup, you can. But also,
Okay. about?
I have ways of getting us through this door.
If you do, go for it, man.
I mean, my way
how
involves
about-
turning into a
can-
tiger, so I don't know how helpful that is.
Guys,
that's
can I
completely
try and
fine.
Yeah, go ahead, Brie.
Sure, what's up?
guys?
You try.
Can I try and persuade the group?
Persuade
Yeah,
the
sure.
group or the guards?
You can.
The group of guards.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay, sure.
I mean, you
Go
can
ahead.
draw. Yeah, you're.
Are you gonna-
I'd like to assist her. Well, what are you gonna say? I guess is what I should say first.
If she pulls a knife, I swear.
That's
Please
not
do not
persuasion.
pull a
That's
knife.
intimidation, and we
Give
don't
me
want to try
like
and
2
do that.
seconds.
You're fine.
You do not.
Whatever you say, I'm gonna try and like help you by like backing you up on your situation.
These 2 peasants are necessary for us to pass. Otherwise, we cannot successfully complete our goal. And we don't want that, do we?
Look, what the lady is saying is, unless you'd like the Duke of Greywall to be particularly perturbed about this situation, I would suggest that you fuck off kindly.
Both of you can roll a persuasion check.
We gotta act super cocky, guys. We're fawns.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
hold on.
Richard?
Give me a sec. I'm pulling up my character sheet.
Meanwhile, while they're doing the suggesting and stuff, can I just be in the background with Oasis and Namari and just like looking?
Oh, is it
super
persuasion?
distraught?
It doesn't matter. I have the same score.
No, I just want to be
Yeah.
like
Just look
super
very
distraught
Can
and
you
have
start
them like
like
pretend
fake
to
crying
comfort
or
me.
something?
Yeah, that's fine, Jack.
Yeah.
Feeble.
Just be like, oh my
Start
god,
crying.
I can't without my nurses.
Just to clarify, the potion of transformation turned them back into tieflings, or they just haven't drank it yet?
They just haven't
No,
drank
we
it.
didn't drink
He
it.
didn't drink it.
I thought
Why?
we would eat it. I don't
I
know.
thought it was
But it's
only
like a little
abomination.
They say,
No, transformation works on everyone.
Right,
It's a
but we
potion.
thought that
Anyone
only
can drink it.
abominations
No.
would need to use it.
Yeah, we
That
didn't know
was-
everybody
Well,
had
Well,
the
only
same
about-
abominations
Everyone
are going to
else
need to
needed
use it for like not getting arrested. That doesn't mean it's going to provide ease of access.
yeah,
So
he looks
if
at
we
you.
have the potions, why not drink them? I mean, at this point, we'd have to convince them why you guys changed. So that's like its own.
Yeah, now we fucked up.
Yeah, at this point, it's null and void.
Once we get
We can't
past,
just
we can-
change now at this point.
But once we get past, we can find
so-
somewhere hidden.
All right, I'm sorry. I need to catch up. Okay, so who's having trouble getting through the door?
Ozzy's in the
Namari and Oasis.
And Aussies.
Yeah.
Aussies and Amari? Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's this bullshit thing where they won't let tieflings come in.
Yes. Tieflings
Yeah.
only
Fawns.
humans because they're racist. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
Fawn's
We're
racist.
all racist.
We were trying to convince them that both Aussies and Kai's like caregivers.
So then
He's in
my
the wheelchair.
what's the Joel? Can I know the results of our persuasion checks?
Yeah, they look at you and they say, as order of the Queen's Guard, no tiefling, or I'm sorry, not no tieflings, but only fawns are allowed to enter into Greywall.
All right, I guess I'll tell her that her favorite prisoners are not allowed.
Favorite prisoners?
Favorite prisoners?
Oh yeah, you
Favorite
guys are
prisoners?
absolutely my captives now. If you're not gonna drink the potion, then you guys are my prisoners.
All right.
And I'm bringing you to the
Okay,
queen,
fine.
and that's the story.
Well, just as a, I'm gonna let you retract that statement because this isn't, the Queen's not up there. The Queen's in Whitehaven. The Greywall has the Baron.
Dude.
Yeah, the Baron.
I guess I meant the Duke
Baron.
is what
Or
I
the
more so
Baron.
meant.
Okay,
Yeah, the
fine.
Baron or
Okay.
whatever.
That you're okay. So you're transporting prisoners then.
Yes, these two are my prisoners, and that's why they're here.
Roll a persuasion check.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't they be like, oh, I thought they were their nurses?
Yeah, but I'm lying over you guys, and I rolled a 20.
Oh,
so
okay.
Unnatural 20 though, and yeah,
it's unnatural, true.
But that is also going to be, and like I don't mean to say this like after your roll, but it's going to be a disadvantage because they did literally just tell them that these were their nurses.
Yeah, you were away on the phone. It's fine. Like,
So again, if you want to
He's a
retract that
crazy guy.
statement, like if you want to like, because
Change
I
the
think
statement.
I
Okay.
think we can
sidebar, Richard, can you make them think that I'm a more important person, that I need my nurses?
Let me
Because I am a fawn
Hold
right now,
on.
according to
Let me
them.
double check.
Make them think I'm super important.
Yeah.
That's
Let me
not,
double check
We're
something.
gonna really like
That's
start
not
like,
too bad of a name.
Hold on.
Rather than going the prisoner route,
Oh my
make
God.
me like a fucking
Something.
cousin of the Duke.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
what?
cousin of the
Our
Duke.
prisoner statement, and you can't be a cousin because you're not a fawn. You can't be directly related to them. That's
No,
the
but
problem.
he's transforming. He's
I am
transformed
a
as a
fawn
fawn
right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a,
That's
you're
what I
a
mean.
fawn?
I would be a cousin of the Duke.
the
You know,
ol-
make them believe something.
the only people that aren't fawns right now are Ozzy or Oisies and Amari, and technically Floof, but Floof is just a white ass cat. So
And it would make
I'm
sense if I was someone
tracking.
important while I have 2 nurses. You know?
You know what? That's what we'll do. Let's try and persuade them of that then. Let's try and persuade them
Okay,
that you
there we
are
go.
you are a high member of the
Hashtag
government.
teamwork.
Yeah.
okay, cool. So what do you
This
say?
is Sir Honorable Reginald of Greywall proper. So unless you would like to draw his ire, I strongly suggest you move aside.
Roll of persuasion.
Come on, Sheldon.
Ooh, okay, still good, still good.
Nice.
okay.
I have a
Okay,
plus
we
4
can work with that.
Oh, Rich, you're
Oh,
about to be
no.
fucking pissed. Okay, well, one rolled a 1 and one rolled a 20. How do we go about this?
The one is
Well,
like.
I mean, I think they
completely
should balance. If
convinced.
one fails and one wins, then like, and I won, then that should feasibly tip the scales.
I would say
The
one
one that
of them
rolled a
doesn't.
1 would be like, hey.
One of them's like, oh, I'm so sorry, and the other one's like, well, hold on a minute. I didn't say that he couldn't pass. We have medical assistance up in Greywall. The boy and the tiefling are not allowed.
Suggestion, that bitch.
These are other one rolled a nat 1. He's not even fucking listening. These are mandatory servants chosen by his highness. They must pass.
Okay, we'll save.
Very, very good. I like that. I like it.
He says, all right, I suppose he needs the medical attention. And this other
Thank you
one,
so kindly.
this one rolled a 1 previously, and we'll just hold on to that. Okay. I suppose that
everyone get
works.
in.
So sorry.
Now, everyone, hoods up if you've got them. Stick together, stay hidden.
Sure.
Roll stealth for everything because we need to avoid contact with as many fawns as we possibly can.
Agreed.
Oh my god.
I agree. And I say the other 2 should drink their fucking potion before we get into the
How long
city.
does it
Yeah,
take for us
you
to
know-
walk
Yeah.
up the stairs to Greywall?
Yeah, so the stairs are pretty long and winding. There is a ramp for transportation of goods between Greywall and Cavernhold. But that also conveniently means that, you know, Jake's able to get there pretty easily as well. There's
Yeah,
no
so I'm taking the ramp.
yeah,
Okay, is there time for me to have like a 10-minute rest, like a short rest?
yeah, you guys can stop midway. There's not typically traffic in this stairwell.
Cool. Okay, cool.
So you guys,
I'll just take a quick 10 and get all my spells back because that's Warlock thing.
okay, yeah, everybody can take a very quick rest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Are you Oisies and Amari, are you guys
Please
sure
drink
you,
your potion.
are you guys sure you don't
I'm
want to
gonna
drink a potion?
drink my potion.
I'm going to
drink
drink
my
the
potion, but I'm gonna stay as close to Jake as possible, I think.
Okay.
Remember,
Then
I know the way. I don't know the way myself, but Sheldon knows the way. So
Okay.
I try and stick close to me is what I'm gonna try and explain to everyone.
Okay.
I generally
Whoever
know
knows
how
the best way to
smuggle you
get
guys
there
out
is
of
who
here.
I'm gonna stick with.
Yeah, I know how to
Oh,
smuggle you guys out of
yeah.
here. So
Oh, you're so cute.
okay.
Love me.
Oh,
So you guys are in the stairway. You guys drink the potions.
Lit.
And you guys are both now also in fawn forms. I'm a tier 3 sub for Oisi's fawn form. Okay, moving on. Okay, so you guys
that's like I ain't never seen before.
so you guys begin to come on up. Let me go ahead and get some new sound effects going.
As I approach, I would like to be like, introducing his Lord Reginald III.
Yeah, hold on.
Residing.
Nice.
Talking about me or what?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
we're keeping this. Like this is canon.
Okay. Richard, I am going to message you something real quick. Richard, roll a perception check real quick.
Oh,
As
I'm
you
gonna
guys come
perceive
up-
the fuck out of it, Joel.
BRB, I have to let me count. You're good. You're good, Rachel.
Oh.
Big perception.
Oh, you're good, Rachel.
19.
Cool.
Clapping them.
Um,
I'm rolling 19s and 20s like it was my fucking job today.
cool. Check your DM. Okay, cool.
I'm checking my sick DM.
So you guys come up here. And I'm sorry, you're gonna go ahead and say what's about our
Lord Reginald presiding.
I'm just gonna assume
Bow
that Floof is
to
sitting on his lap.
royalty.
Yes. Oh, Floof could be on my
Absolutely.
shoulder or something.
Yes.
Parent.
I want Oasis and Namari to flank him as his nurses.
Yes.
It's like you're pushing him one arm, one, I don't know, like little janky at a time. I don't know what those are called. I'm stupid. So
Yeah, the little handles.
yeah, those.
Okay. Do you, okay.
Or should I roll deception or persuasion? It's the same thing. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, as you guys roll in, the door swings open. You guys see these two guards standing here. You make the announcement of Sir Reginald's. What did you say?
Oh, excuse me, proper ears sometimes struggle with hearing. Lord Reginald III, Esquire, preside.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
You look pretty official.
That's
Oh, nice.
that's pretty high.
That's pretty right.
Alright.
That's high. It ain't dope, but it's
okay.
high.
So this one kneels down and says, "Oh, Lord Reginald, welcome to Greywall." This one kneels down, but he looks at her, looks at you, looks at Mordecai, looks back at you, and he just kind of looks a little disgruntled. But he just kind of slowly kneels down and doesn't break eye contact.
My dear sir, I've noticed you are surreptitious. Allow me to show you some of the generosity that my Lord Reginald provides.
And I'll flip him a gold coin.
Okay.
Enjoy it. Don't spend it all in one place. It's great to be in Greywall.
Yep. You are being palanquined. Go ahead. Live your dreams.
I didn't plan for this. Yeah. Cool.
Dude, the key part of infiltration is walk into that bitch like you own the place.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna be like, yes.
Hold on, my dog is
First time coming to Greywall. I'm hoping to meet my distant cousin.
Yeah.
We don't know
He
if
says,
Jordana
oh,
knows my name drop.
thank you, Sir Reginald. Yes, the Duke is actually here today. He's currently seeing the Baron.
No thank you required. I express my gratitude for everything that you do for Greywall.
Cool. And they both.
I would like to briefly move along, and I'm going
Yes,
to kind of like
please.
shuffle behind everyone
I'm
to
gonna be
like herd them
"Let's
into a
go,
group.
please."
Like make sure the cat doesn't fall behind. Like, just kind of shuffle around, keeping everyone in. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me. Stay forward. Go with the wheelchair man. Go.
Okay, so as you guys are coming down, the guard stops you guys real quick and he says, "Oh, excuse me, pardon, I'm sorry, fucking, what was the title, King or
Sir Reginald
Sir
Esquire.
Lord Reginald
yeah, Lord,
the Third
sorry.
Esquire.
Sorry, Lord. Yes. Lord Reginald. I said the Duke is here. He's at the Baron's castle. If you wish to see him.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here. Why do you think I would? It's fine. Thank you. We're gonna be carrying forward.
Graciously
You have
thank you for your aid in our quest.
Do you need anything else before we carry forth? Any other interruptions?
No, sir. I
good.
apologize.
Excuse my
Everyone, let's go,
excellence.
please.
He is sometimes of a
Jake, roll an intimidation
hurtful
check.
nature.
Sheldon, my dear, please guide us.
My dear.
No, yes, I will.
You said intimidation.
Yeah, Jake, roll intimidation check. Oh,
Now I can.
I'm not very intimidating. But
Yeah, for some reason, the royalty in his wheelchair being palanquined by his servants isn't a very intimidating person.
the guard says the guard doesn't really say anything, but as you're walking away, we'll say
We're
that
escorting Sir Reginald III. That's what happened with the guard. Jake is Sir Reginald III. He is here with his 2 nurses and his entourage of fawns to keep everyone else to keep everything working.
guards and
as
nurses
you
and an
guys are
escort.
walking away, the guard kind of feels a little weird about the way you spoke back to him. Felt like it was kind of snappy, considering you guys are both
They're
fawns.
snappy. Fawns are snappy.
But he remembers the gold in his pocket and shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
Richard, don't start. Sorry, I missed the whole bit with the guards rapping. Akira, Jake, okay, the party is currently pretending to be royalty in order to break in, and you are sitting on Jake's lap.
Okay, thank you.
As a royal cat. Okay. Welcome to Greywall.
Yes.
As you guys walk in, the ground is very neatly paved in cobblestone. You see that the city is filled with fawns, males, females, children. And you guys hear this distant sound of conversation and bagpipes. You guys look around, there's plenty of big buildings around, and you guys just see the city kind of extend through the horizon. It kind of pushes back decently far. It does smell like fresh pine. It seems very well kept. It doesn't seem like that there's any, what you would say, like homeless people laying around. It seems like that they do take care of their own. And everybody here is either just a moderate, middle-wage worker between, up to upper class rich folk.
Okay. Now I whisper to the group. Now we need to find Shay the Shaman. He's going to show us where we need to be and how to get to Swinmore.
Where should we look for him?
Where would he be?
Hold on,
Shaman
I
or the
need to
shaman?
think for a minute. Hey Joel, I don't know where to put. Yeah, I'm supposed to know, but I don't know where to find him. I'm supposed to know. Sheldon knows, but I don't.
Sheldon. So Sheldon, the voice that you heard just told you that is a person that you're looking for. You don't know them. You don't know what they look like or anything.
I've helped with breakouts before, so wouldn't I have some understanding of how they get out?
As I mentioned before, this is kind of like the farthest you've actually gone with it. Typically, you just help them get into Greywall, but you typically don't get too involved. But due to your natural attraction to this group, for some reason, it's almost like you guys are playing a fucking game or something.
I do have a natural attraction for pussy, so it makes sense. Especially ones of the faith.
So you guys, this is kind of your first time really exploring Greywall.
Okay.
But you do know you have heard the name before.
All right, Shay the Shaman. We need to find him. We need to figure out information about him. But we should stick together because splitting up is dangerous.
Danger.
Should we start with the inn?
I think the inn would be the best place to hear information on how to find our shaman man, or shaman, also known as
Shaman?
So I'm gonna move towards. I'm gonna take my happy non-turtle ass to this local.
We'll all stay with him, I guess.
Yeah. Follow, I'm
We will
escorting
stick
Everybody
together.
stay.
Sir Reginald and his party.
Okay. Yeah, you guys go into the inn. It immediately smells like fresh brew. The second you guys open the door, it smells like a fresh cookery. And that's a word I just made up. And
Cookery's word.
Oh, is it? Okay, I thought it was, but then after it came out of my mouth, it didn't sound right. Anyways,
It doesn't
okay.
sound right, but you're correct.
It's a fresh cookery. You guys smell almost like baking. And you guys smell fresh ale. The place is significantly more well kept than down in Cavernhold. You start to see that like the countertop is almost made out of like a marble material. And the inn, just from the outside appearance, appears to be a couple stories high. You are greeted at the front by this lady who for some reason is
If she had a bigger nose, I'd love her.
Hello, Miss Ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
I love heckin' honkers. Excuse me, ma'am.
Ooh,
I would
big
like
morning,
to know, where can I find Shay?
Shay. Hold on, what the fuck is this woman's name?
And if you don't know, do you know where I could
ma'am.
perhaps find more information about the residents of this fine town here? You see, me and Sir Reginald III Esquire introducing.
I just quietly
recently
give a very royal wave.
have recently rolled into town. These are his nurses and escorts. As you see, he has problems. And
Greetings.
I'm still Sheldon. I'm still gonna insult you. That's just who I am. But yes, is there anyone here who would have more information about where to find a Shay?
She quite literally makes the face that's on her token. She says, and what about those two in the back? She's referring to Quigley Ray.
They are his entertainment, so to speak. One of them, I don't keep up too much. He prefers to carry a gaggle of goons around. I'm not really paid enough to get
A
involved.
man with many friends. What can I say?
One of them is some sort of instrument player, I believe, and the other one, I don't know, does some sort of animal trickery. I don't understand.
She says, right, well, if you want to talk to that old witch, you'll find her in town square, but she's not going to be over here. Can I get you on anything?
Actually, yes. Is there any way we could try a sampling of your finest brew?
Yeah, that's going to be 1 gold piece per cup.
Per cup. All right, Sir Reginald, confident up.
Very well.
Take 3.
You'll take 3?
I'll take
I
3.
throw 3 gold at her.
Okay. She says, "Ooh, mind if I business?" And she goes ahead and grabs those little copper glasses or those little copper cups, and she swings them under a barrel and she drains it out, and she puts it on the countertop for you guys. Who all bought one? Ray, you bought 3 for the group or for yourself?
3. Oh, for myself.
Naturally.
I'm not going to buy one. I
didn't buy one because I say I have to keep my wits about me before I meet my great uncle.
She says,
Yes,
"Great
I
uncle."
must
Taking
guide
one.
him there. So
She says, "Great uncle, the Duke."
Duke, yes.
Go ahead
the
and
greatest
roll.
uncle of all.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Or deception, I guess. Doesn't matter. Same thing.
Can I be assisting him because we're kind of talking hand in hand for this one?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, both of you can roll it. That's fine. I'll just take an
Yes.
average between your
I don't know
two.
if that's gonna be enough.
Cool. Try to
Me
steal
and him are currently being the dynamic duo of like
Lying to everybody.
talk this shit out.
Akira, roll a
It's
stealth
not
check.
too bad.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of looks at you and she says, "I didn't know the Duke had family." Akira, you
Distant relatives.
successfully drink out of Ray's cup.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Distant
lick.
relatives.
We got a drunk cat on our hands, boys. It's gonna
I
get rough.
shrug and drink after the cat.
She just says, says, "So you're royalty too."
Yes.
And why have I not heard of you before?
Let me get that.
I'm from the far reaches of
Very close to it. I can't say
what's the continent's name? Like Umbria?
Umbria.
Yeah, I'm from the far reaches of Umbria. You wouldn't have heard the little town that my family reigns over.
Roll a deception check.
I don't know.
They don't like to talk about it, I guess.
You don't tell me what
Deception.
don't keep me up to date.
Keep up, not bad.
Fucking
Yeah.
whoop.
She's gonna say, I don't know about that. I know every town in Umbria.
No ham.
Oh, really?
Really?
Listed out on a piece of paper. I don't actually say that.
She says, oh, she's just questioning the legitimacy of you guys.
I'm in the middle of something. You,
Understand?
this is a scheduled thing.
Short bow and quiver? What's, Ray, what are you doing?
Right, no.
Please.
Ignore that.
Okay.
Okay, fuck.
Fire into the crowd.
Fire into the crowd.
She says,
Blasting.
she
Oh, I
says,
started blasting.
so stop blasting. She says, yeah, I know pretty much all of Umbria, and I don't recall the Duke having a cousin.
Well,
You don't talk about him much. This race doesn't.
Yeah, you see.
let me be honest with you here. It's a bit of a hushed subject here because the Duke doesn't prefer to fraternize with his family due to his views about their work.
Roll another deception check.
Oh my god, this fucking
Persuasion,
lady.
but they're the same.
Or
number.
persuasion, yeah. Yeah,
the
she
same
says, yeah, but the Queen and the Duke, they are one-on-one. I don't believe that you're actually family.
Actually, suggestion, you do believe, and you completely forget we ever... Okay, so first of all, you believe us and everything we say. Second of all, as soon as we walk out of this tavern, you've never seen us before.
Okay. As soon as you guys walk out of tavern, she's never seen you guys before.
Hey,
Hey. Hey.
I'm the fate. I
Okay.
get us out of situations. If we roll 9s and 6s, I get us out.
You do.
Okay,
a
so you guys leave.
Sixes on short bows and quivers.
All right.
So she asks a lot of questions for his
We
innkeep.
need to go to town square. That's what the lady said. Lady said town square. We should make our way there, group.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great
okay.
haste. Time to
Stay
go.
close, stay huddled, stay sneaky.
Okay, so you guys go to town square?
Try not to draw too much attention. Yes.
Yes.
Walk with
Also,
purpose, but
I-
don't
Go ahead, Brie.
exaggerate.
Is that a moose? No, it's
I
eating an
down
apple.
those 3 cups like a fucking sailor.
Okay.
Institution?
You're intoxicated, suffer.
Roll a constitution.
disadvantage on a roll.
Roll a constitution check for me.
Yep. Natural 1. You passed out again. It's the Mervo roll over again.
Not again.
Those were some good
That's
beers.
high enough.
Cool. So as you guys, town square is not hard for you guys to find. You guys look over to the west and you guys see a giant clock tower. As you guys approach, the quality of the housing appears to drop a little, but you see that this area is almost more populated than before. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, we need to. She said town square, but she didn't give us anything else.
Yeah, didn't describe who it
We
was
can't
or
exactly go door to door. She mentioned
Yeah.
she was a witch, which leads me to believe that she is disliked in the city.
Possibly. Maybe
Probably.
not so much where they're not so uppity. I
Not
guess.
so wealthy. I would like to approach
Yeah.
this upstart young man as a representative of Sir Reginald Esquire III and ask him, "Good day, sir," and parlay.
I'll allow it.
Would you like? Would you perchance have any information on Shay, the shaman, and her whereabouts?
Yeah, this individual, hello? Roll 20 just fucking broke for me. Hello? There we go.
Nope.
Okay.
That funny while you were gone.
Yeah, this one, they say, oh, the shaman, yeah, she's in the, north house, over to the northeast.
Oh, wife. Good
Oh.
sir, you are so kind. And I will flip him another gold piece. I'm gonna keep blowing money because we need to get the fuck out of this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Why are you looking to speak with the shaman?
My regent here has some light business and is interested in her services.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well,
Very well.
she's quite the fortune teller. Just be careful. She's a little cuckoo.
Well,
Trust me, I lean in real close. Trust me, dealing with this gaggle of gungs, I experienced that a lot.
He just says, "Oh, all right. Can I do anything else for you?"
No, we vastly appreciate your assistance.
Okay, and then he just kind of marries on his way. As he was talking to you guys, he was specifically pointing. So you guys obviously can see down this corridor right here. He was pointing at this house.
Yeah.
all right, no. I figured he would gesture because that seems like the most common form of.
It depends on
showing
who
where the
you
fuck to go.
ask, right? But
Oh well, yeah. How willing he is to give it to me. Okay.
yeah, and some people are probably just like, "Who the fuck are you?" Okay, cool. So
He didn't care so much.
so you guys want to go over there, or you want to talk to anybody else?
Yep.
I don't like this man that's in between us.
Can I talk to
don't-
this man?
Which one?
Which one?
This man.
This
Yeah,
one?
This one?
this one. Yes.
We should try and
The guy
avoid
with the
having.
funny
conversation-
hat.
Okay, well go ahead.
You're gonna tell me he has a funny hat?
Sir,
Fuck you, how
Uh-huh.
stupid.
how much for your hat?
Okay, so you come up to him. He
My
says,
God.
he looks you up and down. And he says, "This hat is a lot more expensive than any of the clothes that you're wearing."
That's probably true.
Inside check? Okay.
Inside.
I'm not there. I'm not
Is he
there.
lying?
How nice is that?
Oh.
Is this hat cheap as fuck?
Would you like to say anything else, Ray?
From Walmart?
He basically like looks you up and down with like a lot of sass and attitude, and he's just like, this hat's more expensive than your whole wardrobe.
Oh, excuse me, fine sir. You are
Banana.
clearly a great procurer of head ornaments.
Head ornaments.
And furthermore, introducing Lord Reginald the Esquire the Third and company.
Greetings.
I'm gonna
How do you
bow and
do?
gesture to Jockey.
He's roll a persuasion check or deception check.
Absolutely.
Can I
Oh, go ahead. Ray.
Persuasion. What am I wrong?
So I look this man up and down
Uh-huh.
and I tell him,
You hit him. I swear to God.
You pull a knife.
I am not kidding. I will mind control you here and now.
I
She doesn't
I
know.
offer you a bet. If
A butt?
a bet.
Bet.
Oh,
A
Idiot.
butt.
A cigarette?
Oh no.
okay.
No.
He says, "I'm not too much into gambling. What do you want?" Richard, you can still roll your persuasion check, by the way.
That's a big number, Dill.
That's
That's a big
good.
number.
That's a good one. That's a
That's
good
a
one.
big number.
That's a big
Ray,
number.
what were you
That
gonna
is a
say
big
about your bet?
number.
Very big.
What kind of bets?
I will arm wrestle you, and if I lose, I will give you everything I have on my person. But if you lose, then you'll give me that hat.
He looks you up and down and says, he says, "I can afford everything you have with the strain of my beard. I don't participate in childish games."
Good for him. Let's go.
I'm sorry for my company. We will be moving on.
In
Persuasion. Tell him to just leave
in
it.
response to the persuasion thing, he says, he's still gonna be a little curious. He's gonna say, "Lord of what region?"
The region of
The region of
None
your
of-
mother's house. I don't
None of-
understand why I need to continue to explain myself to every individual in the city.
Oh, Lord
who
Reginald,
are
Lord
you,
Reginald,
sir?
You must remember your blood pressure.
It's skyrocketing. It is skyrocketing, Sheldon.
Oh no! I take
Take
out
his
a
shoulder.
handkerchief and I wipe his brow. Come now, sir.
Yeah, like
come
I start patting him down, and I'm
all
just
of you,
like,
all right, all of you need a
"Breathe,
performance check right now.
This is
Oh,
amazing.
no.
Okay.
It's still charisma, so I'm still pretty decent.
How did we get
Performance.
How
Okay.
did we get here?
Bree, what are you trying
Oh,
to
that's
say?
the big
Are
point.
we like all helping each other? Oh, that is a 20, an unnatural 20.
Oh,
Bree, what did you want to say?
I know it would. I know it would definitely be a disadvantage, but I want to use my sleight of hand to try and steal that.
No. No, don't do it, please.
I want to
All right.
do it though.
All right,
I
Joel.
want the hat.
I know you would that. We can get you a hat just like that later.
Tell you
We
what,
have, like,
tell
$1
you
million
what.
dollars.
I can
I
help
will
you
buy
with
you a
this.
new hat.
I can help you with this if you
This
give me
hat.
time. If you give me time, I can help you with this.
I will steal the hat.
If I
for
give,
you.
wait, if I give you time?
No. I'm talking to directly to Bree. If you
Okay.
give me time, I can help you get this hat. No, it's no guarantee because it's based on a roll, but I can help you get this hat.
Suggestion.
If you give me time to procure the hat.
Oh.
Why are we?
My
Can
real
we roll
life blood
persuasion
pressure.
check on Bree right now?
All of you pass your
All right,
performance checks, by the way.
Lily Turtle, go for it.
Lit. Alright. I am going to. It's a waste of a second level spell. I'm going to suggest the man give me the fucking hat
Oh dear.
so that we can move on!
Due to his, because suggestion will only work for somebody that would have a general
It has
neutralness
to be a
to
reasonable suggestion.
a reasonable suggestion. Yeah, he's gonna, step back from you guys, and
Would there be any way you could give me your hat?
he's going to start to slowly step away. And he's gonna kind of start speed walking this way.
Oh my god.
Let him go.
Now we have to. Now
Hold
we have
on,
to
hold
kill
on,
him.
hold on. I want to react.
I'm not,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
we
run
need to
after
do
this.
Give me a react. If he's
I'm
gonna
not
walk
gonna run
away,
after this dude.
I want to react.
Okay,
Well,
react.
no, because if he goes and tells people that there's suspicious fawns claiming to be Reginald's and on this shit, it's gonna be a fucking problem.
This is
Yeah.
So
It will.
I don't know if we can feasibly let him go at this point.
Okay.
Oh,
But I want to.
kill
Okay, so
someone,
I want to
yay.
address the party about this. Do we
Okay.
need to stop him from walking away?
Yes.
Or
I would say yes.
Probably.
But okay, so
Yeah.
here's
Now,
an
we
alternative
will be
option.
fucked if he goes and tells somebody.
What do we do about
Yeah, we're gonna be so
Because,
screwed.
without just breaking out into a brawl, I can't suggest him because he's already too surreptitious about me. It requires like some
we need to-
level of neutrality.
Joel,
We need to
it.
like drop the
Uh-huh,
axe
Ray.
after this.
are you
Yeah.
gonna have
We
a heart
can-
attack if I start a fucking battle right now? Are you
Please
gonna
don't
have a
do
heart?
that.
Are you gonna have a?
Just a nice slit to the
We'll have a
throat
heart
is all
attack.
we need.
Are you gonna have a?
Son of the
a
house
character
that we
tried
needed to
play
be
off
at.
natural cast shenanigans, such as taking something from him and making him chase her.
Oh.
Floof, do you want to do that?
I'd be willing to try, at least.
But-
Like, she's
but
not
wouldn't that-
in it steal
What separate you from the
anything.
party, which
She's
scares me.
just... Well, I guess it depends who all can keep up, because also, I could distract him and get him into a dark alley and then knock him out.
I
But,
could
like,
definitely help with that. I would be
I
down to
appreciate-
help with
We
that.
need to get through
I'm
this as
down.
fast as
I'm
possible.
down.
We can't stay here any longer than we have to.
Okay, so I
It's not like
You can't just
48
knock him out. You
hours.
need to kill him because when he wakes up and he's like,
No,
"A
no,
cat
no.
knocked me out," and that's the
I
cat.
can totally just dagger him and it'll be fine. So Floof
fine.
will chase him out. I will follow,
It'll be
and
fine.
then we'll take him over to Dark Alley. I'll tell Floof to get out of the way.
Right,
You know,
so-
just the
Alright,
dude
Floof,
right
We're
there.
the assholes.
All right, Floof,
Then
let's
we're
rock it.
calm, and then we're
Alright,
good.
I'm going to, as a cantrip at will, I can conjure a tentacle. I'm going to conjure a tentacle to whip the hat off of his head and throw it towards Floof so she can run away with it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Sick.
you
Okay.
could just roll in a fog cloud too. Like, I don't know.
That would,
That's-
yeah, that's totally not suspicious. We just
Joel,
got the wind.
what,
but
what do you
alright.
think? What do you think?
Do you want to know what I think?
It's not a great
What do you
idea, but neither is the
Do you want to
tentacle.
think?
What do you think?
What's the name of the tentacle spell?
Hold on.
Eldritch,
Is it-
fuck you.
I can get it for you. Hold on.
Hentai.
It's not actually a spell, but hold on. I can.
Are we
Tentacle summers,
inside? Does he
We're
have a cart or like a
outside,
shop?
That's a problem.
Does he have
I
a
don't think
car
it-
shop? No,
He's
he's just
a
hanging
dude
out.
standing outside.
He was just some guy
Hold
minding
on.
his
I'm opening
goddamn
the
business.
book because that's the only place I know that. That's the only way.
Minding his goddamn business. He didn't want any part of us.
Look, I
And
didn't.
then
I
someone
didn't know
decided
choice.
they
Ruined
needed
his
a hat.
performance. And now you guys
It
want to
was
kill
get hat
him.
or fight. It's get hat or fight, and I. What do you want me to do? Hold
Oh,
on.
that.
Packed moon option, blah blah blah. Eligible, yeah, blah blah blah. Not interested in that. Where's the otherworldly patrons? The fathomless. Tentacle of the deeps. You can magically summon a spectral tentacle that strikes at your foes. As a bonus action, you create a 10-foot long tentacle at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. The tentacle lasts for 1 minute or until you use this feature to create another tentacle. When you create this tentacle, you make a melee attack spell against one creature within 10 feet of it. On a hit, the target takes 1d8
How
cold
long does it
damage
take to
and
cast?
it's instant. It's a cantrip.
Okay,
basically.
where are you spawning the tentacle? Behind him?
Like just like slightly behind him so he doesn't see it, and then it'll go away because I can choose to make it go away instantly as well.
He's just
Okay.
gonna slap his hat off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
None of
I
you-
just want to like lift his hat up. I'll make a sleight of hand check if that.
Roll a sleight of hand, and then additionally roll a. Or just roll a dex
bad
to make
guys.
sure that you smack him, that you smack the hat and not his head.
Can I get some bardic inspiration or something?
You
I don't even know if I have
decapitate him in the town square.
It's possible. That's a 3. That doesn't do much.
Can
And
I,
then
like,
what did you want?
try
What else
and
did you want me to
tell-
roll?
Okay.
A dex, just a dex. I don't know,
Regular
acrobatics, whatever.
Can I?
It should be that.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
20 on the
nice.
dex.
Cool. So
thing.
he
Oh,
turns
split. What is
around.
with the
He
splits?
turns around. He sees a tentacle spawned up. He looks up and he begins to shout. But the tentacle bullwhips the hat, and it shoots up in the air and it lands directly. Floof, roll an acrobatics check.
So that shit and run. And run past him so that he follows you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. You
Lead
catch
him
the
away,
hat.
sweetie.
Now let's see how important he thinks the hat is.
Oh no.
He doesn't care. That's fine. I'll let him walk away.
Roll
We have the
magic
hat. I
8
got what you wanted. You cannot chase him anymore. Because at that point, we just need to make a mad dash for shamans and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is not a smart idea.
I mean,
at all.
He
you
cares
know-
about the hat. Floof, where are you running?
Where's the nearest darkest alley?
It would probably
dark.
Probably
be
the,
roll a perception check.
I say, I
Okay.
think north is your best bet.
Yeah, like here
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, from your angle, you would see that this windmill area kind of corners behind a wall. It's like kind of like meets the corner of like the wall that protects Greywall.
Okay.
Oh my god, I
Cool.
didn't want
Yeah,
to commit a
that's
murder.
where I will run.
Joel, you thought
Yeah,
combat was
okay.
gonna happen, didn't you, bitch?
Okay.
Now we have to kill a man.
So you run this way.
Over a hat.
Roll in acrobatics.
Because you're carrying the big old hat with you, with the feather and everything.
Oh, okay,
17?
you're still doing okay.
She's got a super high
Still doing
dash. She should
okay.
be fine.
Girly.
Yeah,
Can-
he's pacing you pretty easily. Was anybody want
I'm
to
gonna
follow him?
attempt to like
Oh.
slowly keep up, like sneakily
I'm
keep
gonna
up.
try and keep up too.
can I?
I
I
will.
was gonna.
I will
but-
gladly roll for stealth.
That's a lot of people.
So all
We're
of
gonna.
you,
I mean, we have to end his life. Like,
all of you
Yeah.
are gonna kind of follow.
Yeah, we're all gonna follow.
Yeah.
We kind
Just
of
to make
have
sure
to now at
nothing
this point.
happens to.
Okay.
Unless we want to dash into the house where the shaman is.
but I don't want to do that without Akira. I don't want to split the party. I
Yeah,
really don't.
That's
true.
fair.
That's true.
Okay, all of
Non-natural
you
20 for Ray.
all of you roll me in acrobatics since you all are sprinting the same direction in the cluster.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
We
Hey,
trip
To, like,
over each
not
other.
look
not
super
bad.
I-
for
Woo!
Oh,
All right.
that's a 20.
Wow,
More
even
people
us.
succeeded than failed. I think,
Man,
so it
I'm
should be
glad
fine.
you guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your newfound legs.
I know, right?
Yeah,
And I don't have my armor on.
Yeah, you took
I
off
won't
your
have
big ass
disadvantage on
boots.
stealth. Yeah.
I probably was the only one that
now,
failed.
everybody in the whole entire party, except for Akira, because she's already gone. Everybody roll a stealth check for me. Yeah, always easy. You don't have to roll a disadvantage for this.
I know, it's so exciting. That's 11.
Yeah, so you guys start to walk this way. This guy sees you guys, like, he saw the whole thing.
I'm like trying not to like be like too brusque about it.
So you guys
I'm not
keep
worried
running.
about running.
This
Cool.
whole situation's going sideways real quick.
We'll say that you guys are now back here. Okay, you guys are back here now. Floof, you get cornered behind the wall of the Greywall. And he's standing, he's like spread arm down like at you. What would you like to do?
Perception first. Is anybody around? Yes, absolutely meow.
Yeah, you can perception that. No, passive perception. No, you're alone. You're fine. Passive perception. You're alone.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else, passive perception. He doesn't recognize that you guys are following behind him.
Lit.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Floof, go ahead.
Okay. I think I'm probably going to try to do a performance. Basically, I'm trying to keep all of his attention completely on me. So, like, playing around, like, maybe dashing about, trying to, like a dog with a toy.
Okay,
I
roll
want to
performance check.
motion to the sneakiest
Whip it
party
around.
member that's sneaking up. I want to motion to like okay, sneakiest party member, like go in, knock him out, kill him, stab him with your dick. I don't care, just fucking kill this man. Go. I don't know who the sneakiest is, but we should definitely
Ray
send
would
him
be
in.
the
Probably
other.
Ray.
I was gonna say,
rogue.
I think either Ray or if the druid wants to like wild shape into something that's extremely sneaky, that's also possible.
Well, I have the ability to shift into a mouse.
Snakes.
Yeah,
which is why,
okay,
which is what we
Rachel,
need right
you
now.
can turn.
So-
Rachel, you can also turn into a hellhound. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Ray, go up there and sneaky time assassinate. I'm gonna motion to you and be like,
I will be a
go
sneaky time assassin. I will.
Floof,
I
roll
will do the
your
crouchy crouch.
roll your
do
performance.
rogue things. Do rogue things with your other rogue friend and become rogue-like.
I will.
Okay.
Note to self, buy Namari Zoo book subscription.
Pretty fucking much.
Take her to the zoo.
She needs oink oink zoo pals.
So Floof, he manages to kind of like get like a little bit of a grip on the hat, and you guys are kind of like tugging at it with one another.
Okay.
Lit. This cat is outperforming him. What a god.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Okay, so I'm motioning to Ray to sneak up and just try and knock him out. That's the thing, is you want to like try and hold. Look here, fucking Sonny. I need you. I want to. Can I perception check?
Sure.
The other guy sneaking up on us.
That's pretty high.
Okay, what are you trying to perceive?
I want to see if anyone's watching. Like I'm around the corner and I'm here to cover this up.
Yeah, this guy is like literally just standing here, like watching you guys and kind of walking up slowly.
I'm gonna move up to this young individual, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna suggest him because he's still neutral to me. He doesn't dislike me. I'm just gonna suggest him and be like, "There's nothing here, and you saw nothing at all. Go back to your home
Yeah,
and rest peacefully."
I'm gonna stop right there. He literally watched you guys.
He saw everything that we
saw
did
the
to the
But he
other
tentacles
didn't-
guy.
smack
we
the
haven't
hat.
made any aggressive actions to him, so there's no reason he should be aggressive to us.
He's not being
There's
aggressive.
absolutely no
He's
reason.
not being aggressive, but just a general. He saw you spawn the tentacle, smack the hat, steal the hat, and saw the whole party chase him behind the wall. He doesn't recognize you guys. You guys are new to the city.
It doesn't matter. Can I just try and persuade him and tell him to fuck
Yeah,
off?
you could talk to him. Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that suggestion specifically isn't gonna work. You can absolutely talk to him.
He's not neutral.
That's a
He's
pretty high
suspicious
fucking
right now.
persuasion.
Yeah, it's pretty
If
persuasion.
that doesn't work, then suggestion wouldn't have worked anyway. So.
Well, yeah, suggestion wouldn't have worked. Okay, so what do you say to him?
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind leaving our kind Reginald alone? He is currently busy sorting out some kind of kerfuffle right now.
He asked, is the man over there, is he okay?
He's perfectly fine. We have a scamperous cat with us, and he she tends to be a bit frivolous with her actions, things. So we're taking care of it. We mostly just want to retrieve the cat. We're not chasing after the man.
He says, all right then, and he just kind of side eyes and goes and minds his own business.
Good job.
Fuck that guy.
And then the guy doesn't do that.
Okay.
He's the
I
nerd.
wasn't saying it can't be talked to about the situation, but you can't just like. He still saw a
I
giant
just
tentacle
suggest
spawn.
everybody-
All right.
It's
Anyways,
fine. That's exactly what suggestion is for, but it's fine. I don't care. We did it. It doesn't matter.
okay. So Ray, are you gonna stab this man or what?
I'm actually going to
Just try and
crouch,
keep him
walk
quiet.
over there, and I'm gonna take my dagger and try and stab him.
I am
Many
very
times.
Okay.
uncomfortable with the whole thing.
I'm assuming you're just gonna have sneak attack.
I do have sneak attack.
Right.
That's a thing.
That is factually a thing. And I think that just allows you just to do it, right? Bonus action, use string comment. No, wait. Use the
Yeah,
bonus
as long
action.
as
Yeah.
someone's on the other side.
How much damage does the dagger do?
1d6.
1d6. Okay, roll 2d6.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, roll a stealth check first. Oh, Richard, you can keep your suggestion, by the way. That wasn't me
that's
saying
fine.
that it didn't work. It was me saying I'm telling you can't. Like, you just like, so you can keep the suggestion cast because I know that matters. Because
for
you're
sure.
probably gonna need it. Stealth. Okay,
yeah.
so he sees you.
I say I only have 2 of those, so it's like
Yeah, no, you can
I
keep
can
this.
short rest to get it back.
No, you can keep it. And you can probably, all of you can probably rest while you're in Shantae's whatever. But after you guys are done killing this man,
I
Look, he had a
kind of
good
go
hat.
back a bit.
I can't even lie. He had a good hat.
you do not need advantage target.
Not gonna lie,
yeah.
that hat was pretty
Um,
dope.
I'm gonna fully
Wait,
admit his hat was
Floof,
pretty
are you also going to attack at the same time?
No, I was just reminding Bree that's a thing.
Oh
Can
yeah,
Floof
yeah.
attack? Sorry, curious. Can Floof attack?
Technically,
I will if
mean,
it fails.
If
he
Floof
turns
tries to
into
attack,
that
if
small,
Floof tries to attack, it would roll at advantage because, or I'm not roll advantage. I'm sorry, it roll for initiative because he would see Floof trying to attack, versus Bree who's just walking up and stabbing him.
Can I try and like? Can I try and like fuck this man from the back with Eldritch Blast too? Can I kind of like peek around the corner here?
I think that'd make noise.
Bree, which
No, Eldritch Blast doesn't make noise. It's a force, so like it would the
Does it?
cracking of his bones, perhaps.
Bree, what's your
But-
dexterity?
Alright,
What is it?
it is 15.
Okay, Richard, what's your dexterity?
Mine's pretty low. 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. The knife is gonna hit first, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't like trying to hit first. I was just trying to like combo wombo.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
Combo
fine then. Yeah, you stab him for 5 damage. He goes and Richard, do you have to roll to hit for Eldritch Blast?
Oh, I think so. Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah,
I'm
because it's a
pretty sure you
range.
did. Yeah, it's
thing.
right,
It's
yeah.
definitely a targeted.
Yeah,
so I'm
roll
pretty sure.
d20.
Yeah,
Roll to hit.
Roll a spell to hit. And it has like huge range too. I wonder if this will do it for me. I am going to test this. Is that gonna work? No, it doesn't roll anything. Sick.
Love it.
Nice.
Make a range spell. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe just roll it.
You're good.
That's not to do.
I mean, I'll just fucking yeah. You land it. No, it's fine. You're good on the 20.
Well, no, I didn't roll anything. I just said roll a 20, so it automatically rolled a 20. But I did roll an 18 on the top.
Okay.
I didn't roll a d20, which is why.
Yeah, so the stab goes in, he starts to scream, and a burst of air all sits him in the back, which kind of knocks those windpipes. He just kind of falls over. He's not making a noise.
As
Kill
far
the
as
man.
I was gonna say, as
Heal
far as
check?
damage, I did 7. So, if that matters. Well, 7 plus like 4, so that technically did 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11.
He lets us see if he's alive.
Yeah, can I
you
check?
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can medicine check.
Yeah, I'll just still kind of hang out behind Quigley here. It's very uncomfortable.
Oops, my bad.
I didn't want to kill the man, but he had a nice hat. Words I never thought I'd say. I didn't want to kill the man,
but he had a nice hat.
He's unconscious.
Do you guys want the
I don't
easiest?
want to leave him.
Do you guys want the
alive.
easiest route here?
If we
Kill
leave him
him?
alive, he's going
Put him
to
in the
get-
bag of holding. He'll die in the bag of holding after 10 minutes of being unable to breathe. He can't
Hey,
even
you
make an
know-
escape check.
Plan.
We can
That's a
dump
good
the body
plan.
later. That's the
I
easy. I'm
agree.
just. That's the easiest way to get rid of a body. Is
There
throw
we
it in the
go.
bag of holding, let it die, and then none of us feel bad because we technically none of us directly killed the man, and then we just like take it out later.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm offering that as a suggestion. He would suffocate in 10
suggestion?
minutes. There's no saving throws for it. He just suffocates.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep stabbing.
Okay. That's an alternative. Can you cover his mouth at least? I'm gonna. Can you
Mr.
cover his
King?
mouth at least?
I mean, he's unconscious.
Yes, but if she keeps stabbing, he might wake up from the pain.
This is
Mr.
true.
King, I'm
Shock.
not having a fun day at Chuck E. Cheese anymore.
We're still gonna have to put him in the bag of holding just to hide the body.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah,
around and lean on the
Akira.
wall all cool in front of Oasis and be like,
Yes.
don't you, never you mind, honey bun.
Honey bun.
Lay over his mouth.
Okay, you stab him again. I roll damage, Bree.
I did a ton of damage. He should be, like, basically dead.
I mean, he's almost there. You did 7.
I was gonna say, I
Bree
did 11
5.
damage to him. That's
You did 11? You rolled a 7.
7 plus my constitution modifier, which is 4.
Oh.
Yeah, that would've been
that's
11
5,
damage.
so 16. 3. Bree, you stab him again.
Yeah.
Sneak attack bonus, right? Because, I mean...
Sure, you can, yeah, use your, okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to...
roll no
Just
D6.
speed things up. If she's just gonna keep stabbing, we might as well make her do as much damage as we can make her do.
Okay,
Another 2.
Yep, you stab him.
Sick.
Sweet.
Can I just check his pulse? Like, do I need a medicine check for that?
Yeah,
I feel like I
you
don't need to
do.
do that. I can factually tell if he's breathing, right?
Can I?
I mean, if you roll a 1 on the medicine check, no. 20, Floof, yeah, he's dead. Okay, cool.
Lit! Take his hat, fucking put him in the bag of holding either way because we don't want his body here. And
What else
let's
does
go.
he have?
What?
We'll find out
I don't know.
later.
Do whatever you
Investigation
want.
check.
I'm just saying, like,
Cool.
dispose of the body in the bag
You
of
can
holding.
do that. I'm taking the hat. The hat's mine.
He has a photo of his wife and
Floof.
14 children in his
Floof, you
Add to your
wallet.
inventory.
Yeah,
Add to your inventory one medium cool hat.
Yeah, 1 Gucci hat.
I'm gonna put it in as that.
Floof, you find 20 gold.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
just mugged a
Would you like
man.
to sleight of hand or what?
Or disperse it amongst us because we're gonna need to keep blackmailing people. I don't know.
I'll come up to Karen and I'll be like, just scoop that into your pocket. Let's go. Like,
Well,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
assume it will-
She'll disperse it later.
Yeah, we'll deal with all that later.
in the middle of killing a man.
Okay, do
I
you
wanna
guys,
haul the
put him in the
body over
bag
to-
of holding or no?
I want to haul the
think
body
that's
over
the
to the
best
bag
idea.
of holding and dunk it
I
in
mean,
there.
we should
Okay.
take the body with us. It's evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horse murder
Bag of holding can hold 500 pounds. Like, this
Okay.
is nothing for the bag of holding.
holding, you guys open it, it goes, and you throw him in the bag.
I do love
Yay.
Google. All right, I'm gonna make it
All right,
swear.
let's get
I
the
swear if this
fuck
guy
out of
ended up
Dodge.
being
All right, now let's
important.
get the hell out of Dodge, people.
Yeah.
Hatman is
Let's
never
just go to
important. Don't
Shay's
worry.
house.
Come on.
Joel only makes big beefy man like Orkman over here important. He's vital.
He might be.
He's expendable.
Fucking
okay,
Hat Man's gonna be like Duke's assistant or some shit.
so you
It's always
guys,
and Vaughns and makes this like,
you guys walk into the shaman place then?
yeah. What's up,
Yeah.
Shay?
Yeah,
Good.
please.
My
Yo, Shay.
African-American brother.
Yo, Shay.
Oh, cool.
O'Shea
Richard,
Jackson?
How's it hanging?
I want to knock and be like,
No, you guys don't have to knock. Okay, so you knock on the door and it just slowly creaks open.
we're coming in.
You guys walk in.
I want to announce
that's
myself. I'm not
big
gonna
now.
fucking break into her home just because the door's open.
Um,
Lit. It's a picture.
It's a picture. That's a nice picture.
hold on here.
I like that picture.
Really do be looking like that sometimes.
What picture?
I
are you
like that
talking
boulder.
about?
That's a nice
Nice
boulder.
boulder.
What? Okay.
Big, small.
Cool. So you guys walk in, and it kind of fucking reeks. It smells. How do I want to describe this? It kind of just smells like a lot of Axe body spray. I'm using that as an example, but it's just a very like thick, unnatural, synthetic smell.
Joel?
What's up?
Akira farted.
I'm going to use my cantrip mage hand to hold my nose.
Excuse me.
To hold my nose.
Yeah, I
A
cover my
magical
nose with,
hand
my
appears
shirt.
above Sheldon's face and it pinches his nostrils.
Everyone, I know I'm amazing. It's okay.
You're amazing.
So
It's true.
it is relatively dark in here. You guys do see different glowing bottles on shelves and whatnot. The noises that you hear and the sound effects, I would always recommend to take literal. Outside of like this kind of song that's playing in the background, but yeah, you guys can't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Really?
No.
Not anything at all. 0%
can.
hearitude.
No, I can't hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
What? You can hear
Turn
that's
up all the
cheating.
way. It's
Master
very faint.
volume is
You
all the
guys,
way
you
up.
That's
guys not hear
unfair.
that?
No, I
Stop
can hear it
listening, that's
now.
unfair.
It's kind of
I
faint.
can.
I can hear it if I
for
turn
some
it up.
reason.
But
Yeah, you guys need to turn your stuff up then.
it's
Oh, now I
very
can hear it.
quiet, though.
Mine's
It's like
Very nice.
chanting and
That's
chimes.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's dark, thick, kind of very synthetic air that's pretty unpleasing, kind of makes it hard to breathe. You guys walk in, there is a very elegant silk rug on the ground, and it's pretty quiet. What would you guys like to say or do?
I want to call out into the dark. Excuse me, hello. And I'm gonna motion to everyone. Look, we need to drop the Reginald act. Like, this is not someone who's going to respond very well to royalty. So, just act normal at this point. We're good. We're out of
Is
the.
there
You
like
really
a,
want me to act normal?
Is there like a counter
got
or
your
a
hat
table or
behind.
something?
A counter or a table?
something.
No, you're kind of in a
Surface.
hallway. I'd say the picture's pretty accurate. You're kind of in a hallway, and there are just various shelves to your sides. And the hallway's like pretty decently length. There is like a small stool.
Just strange.
Okay.
Can I perception for like traps?
Yeah, you can do that. You can go for traps.
I just I don't want to be too surreptitious here, but that's not gonna see much.
I'm gonna do perception for traps as well.
Yeah, I will too.
I'm gonna do. Can I do perception for a living thing, like other than us, like living things?
That would be investigation if you were like trying to find something out of an environment.
Yeah, you guys. Hold on, what were you gonna say, Fliff? Dark hand shot for
I was
magic.
just gonna
Yeah.
ask if I could do it.
Yeah. Cool. So Sheldon and Kira. So who's perceiving their general space? Who's perceiving for traps?
I'm perceiving for traps.
Okay.
I'm perceiving for traps, so that's fine.
Perceiving for traps.
Okay, so none of you guys see any physical traps. Just based off of the general range of what you guys roll together as a group, you guys are pretty snooty. you guys are like Scooby-Dooing, like with a magnifying
Wait,
glass.
there's 2 19s and an 8. I don't feel like that was that poor.
No, it's not poor. I'm saying you guys don't. You guys, I'm telling you, you guys don't see anything. There aren't any traps.
Yeah.
With that being said, as far as I'm concerned, is Floof the only one searching for magic traps?
think
I mean,
so,
yeah.
I was going to use
so.
detect magic, but
Oh, okay.
I'll search for magic traps as well.
Thank you.
I'll just cast detect magic and then look with my eyes.
That's a little better at least.
Okay.
Eyeballs.
It might be an eyeball, but buddy, eyeball.
Let's just say.
Usually, detect magic only lets me see like vague auras of where the magic would be, so I can tell people where to look with their checks.
The door closes behind you guys.
Lit. I love a good dark room.
A good old
And
dark room.
you guys see like a glowing torch flicker on. And the room begins to get a little foggy. As far as being able to detect magic, Richard, you just kind of detect almost like magic tricks. There doesn't appear to be anything dangerous that's happening. But
yeah, I can usually see an aura as long as I can detect that the aura is not like particularly hostile.
Yeah, the light flickers on. And hold on here. Sorry, the thing's only letting me do. Excuse me, can I have this, please? Why is it not letting me grab the?
Use a pumpkin.
It's not letting me grab the thing. Oh, there we go.
You're on the fog of war thing,
I was. You're right. I was.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Sorry. No, you're fine. Let me just redo that real quick. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Torch goes off. Sorry.
Start over. Oh.
Go ahead, Joel. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay.
Billy Joel.
What is up, my guy?
And
They got mistletoe.
she says to you, she says, "Welcome. What brings you to my domain?"
Sheldon, you want to take this one?
I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm good at talking to creepy men. You remember the last creepy man we talked to? He knocked us all out. Don't forget that. Anyways,
I was gonna say someone who makes Mervo look normal.
well, we were sent here by Mitchell, and I was told that there was some sort of aid you could give us. Some of us may not look it, but we are of an unfavorable skin condition.
Sorry.
Unfavorable skin condition.
Hashtag acne.
We need the finest
I'm
dermatologist
gonna
in
move.
Greywall.
I'm gonna like reference that. I'm gonna try and like hint. Abomolysis.
I will go ahead and reveal this area just because you guys can see each other because you're all sitting next to each other. I just like the floof is just a normal ass cat. It's just a normal ass cat.
Yeah, dude.
Hyper realistic. We're like,
What's good, my cat?
Sorry. Okay. She says, "Oh, Mitchell." And she says, "Please come and sit." And she draws out a table and like a round table and some stools for you guys.
Liddy, I'm gonna take a fucking fat seat. My old ass back is crippled.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
brought my own seat. Thank you, though.
You most certainly did, Reginald asshole.
So a round table
I hesitantly
appears.
sit.
Oh, you hesitantly sit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Reginald
sit.
asshole.
not sure.
Lord Fuckstick the Third. Esquire.
Floof, how are you? Or do you want to sit on top of the table, or do you want to just remain on Jake's lap, or what?
I kind of want to jump up onto the table and start sniffing things.
Okay.
Do it.
You start sniffing
Fine
things.
catnip.
She says, on an adventure are you all? I can tell. What are you all looking for?
We need safe passage to Swinmore if you could find the time.
Ah, of course. First, would any of you be interested in a fortune?
Ooh, I would.
I would very much enjoy your insight.
My future is already decided, unfortunately.
She says, she looks at you, Sheldon, she says, "Oh, I have something for everyone." And she says, "All right, kiddies, get in line. Who is first?"
I'll go. I'll be this first one to go.
I'll be second.
Okay. Bree, you're gonna have to give me a second to think of yours because I just received your background. Namari.
Insert Galaxy Brain Joel here.
Yeah. Namari.
He's searching a million different timelines.
She looks at you, and her the blue gems that are inside of her mask begin to glow, and she puts her hand on the table, swirls her finger, and some cards lay out. Wow, mood fucking killer. God damn it.
God.
Roll 20.
Those the fucking jams.
All right, cool.
You might as well put like a
Takes her stick and smacks the boombox behind her.
Give me a second.
Sorry. Okay.
It's cheaper just to hit it than to get it fixed.
She says, I see right through you. I see right through all of you. You, the tiefling. You are mischievous, but good in spirits. I sense you have acquired one of the many Spirit God artifacts, the Amulet of the Tiger. You will collect the remaining tokens in your future of nature through your adventures. Hone into who you truly are, and many blessings will rise from the soil you stand on, the air you breathe, and the water you drink, to aid you in your quest to purify life as we know it.
Sheldon is going to audibly scoff. Hippie bullshit.
Namari's just gonna glare at him.
She looks over at Sheldon and she says, "You, my vision for you is dark, clouded. You have done something horrific, and your judgment is being manipulated and driven. Unless I locate the source, your future cannot be seen by myself or others. All I can advise is that you meditate on your feelings. Do not be consumed, or you may never return."
My people don't believe in feelings.
She swiftly swifts her head to the left at Bree. She says to Bree, she says, "You, also mischievous and kind-hearted. I see you're an elf." This is the one I'm having to kind of improvise because again I just received Bree's fucking thing like
I imagine.
Don't worry, go for
I
it.
imagine it kind of like turns like that. It looks like.
Wait, what'd you say?
In Gen Chat, I put a GIF. I imagine she turns like this and looks like these fuckers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
There's
pretty
little
much.
soul
Just
guides
like that.
for us from the Princess Monoki. I think that's
Mononoke. There you go.
Mononoke.
Mana, okay.
She says, "I don't sense a relationship between you and the other elf right there." As she's referring to Quigley, but she says, "Both of you."
Knows your true identities.
She says, "Your path is wide with many opportunities to find your place. You seek normality, yet you have closed yourself off. Have an open heart and don't take your adventures for granted. Let go of your discouragement and pain, and you will find your place in this world."
Love you, Joel.
Alright, crazy lady.
And the rest of you?
Kira would like to go.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm assuming you kind of just
Good
like
cat.
stick your paw up.
Yeah.
Like the lucky cat position.
She leans forward and she says, "Oh, you're an interesting one. You're being searched for. Someone dear to you has lost all sense of reason and empathy in order to reunite with you. They are committing the unthinkable for answers. I suggest you be unyielding in finding them first before it's too late."
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
Your lucky numbers
Great.
are 7, 32.
Nice. 69. Nice.
Your word of the day is Fapanackle.
Which means Tanaka Fapper.
Oasis and Mordecai looks at you both. She says, "Well, are you two interested?"
Sure, Oasis, do you want to go first, or?
No, you can go
Orm's
first.
gonna cockblock that.
Very well, I guess. What do you see?
In the chair, Tiefling, you are unforgiving. You've been outcasted and seek to find justice. You will find it, but tread lightly and make no mistakes. There are trials in your future. You will be tested and mistakes will be fatal. I will pray for your clairvoyance.
He almost exclusively makes mistakes, so that's unlike.
She swiftly turns to you and she says, "Do you mind?"
I keep the creative comments to myself, I guess.
She swiftly turns her head over to Oisies. She
That was
says,
Joel directly telling me, "Do you mind?"
Yeah. Oh no!
There's been a lot of time on these.
No, that was in game.
Stop it!
No, that was in game. She can tell that you're being kind of nonchalant about her little wisdom preaches here.
Definitely being a snarky turtle man. Well, I mean,
yeah.
I guess non-turtle man.
Oh no, she recognizes that you're a turtle. And she says over to you, she looks over at you, Oisies, and she says, "I sense that you have an adolescent understanding of the world around you. Explore, adventure, and answers you seek will sprout before your eyes. But you will only receive the honesty you seek after you open up yourself first. Hiding who you are will only hinder your relationships in the future. Be true if you desire the world to be truthful to you in return."
Make your DMs, Joel.
Okay.
I am checking
I
my
look very uncomfortable
DMs.
after that.
I just want to know if, I don't know if I need to roll for that. I just. Okay.
She says, "Any questions?"
Hey guys, is it hot in here or is that just me?
It's hot as fuck in this bitch. I mean, real life.
It's getting spicy.
Smells very stinky.
For some reason, it's the middle of the night, and yet Colorado decided it was fucking 400 degrees outside.
True.
I feel that.
Fucking shit.
Okay, do you guys have anything you want to say to her now?
Joel, move me to Seattle. Joel, you're muted.
I'm muted? Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. What the fuck?
Joel is factually taking me with him to Florida.
How long have I been
Florida's
muted for?
Never mind. I don't.
I don't want to move to Florida. It sucks.
I think it was right after you finished with Oisies. thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the always thing to happen. Okay, she says, "Do you have any questions?"
Can we move on to getting to Swinmore?
She says, "Absolutely. The Fawns of Whitehaven would never cross into the outskirts of Summerforge, into the Shelty Islands. They believe you're incapable of surviving on your own and expect escaped prisoners to die out there. Little do they know that there is a small civilization, a dock. You will be looking for a Jorlas Uraneth, a fishfolk, in charge of getting abominations off this godforsaken
Can I write
island."
that down? What was that? What? Jorlas? What?
Jorlas Uraneth. She describes him
God.
as a fishfolk.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
No, there's not many vowels in that name.
That's a mouthful.
And yeah, she says a fishfolk in charge of getting abominations off this godforsaken island.
Yeah. It's Reggie's best friend, Jory. Jory, my man.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, I literally can spell this out for you.
Yeah.
There, it's in chat. Okay.
I mean, I was gonna say I didn't write down the way it's spelled because it doesn't matter as long as I can pronounce it. Right?
Yeah, it's Jorlas.
I'm sorry, I'm taking notes. I'm sorry.
I'm also taking notes, but I mean, like I said, as long as I know that it's Jorge or whatever, then.
She says, "I sense you all have recently been in the presence of someone of mystical power. What is it that you experienced?"
She was gonna
would you-
detect we had killed someone.
You've recently killed a man.
Put him in a bag of
5'9",
holding.
150 pounds.
Yes, that's it.
A red
You
hat.
have his $20 in your pocket.
Nice your card and she just pulls out like DNA evidence that we left behind.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt so much. I just
Very good. She says, I feel as if you have recently been around or have recently conjured with a mysterious man.
What was his name? Mordak?
Mervo.
Mervo. Yes.
Yes, we run into a I guess an interesting man in the woods near that town we were Cavernhold. And I believe his name was Melvin Mervo, something along those lines. And he was able to seemingly reverse some of the abominative effects.
She stands up. She stands up slowly, kind of stiffens up. She says, "So, he's succeeding," and she is going to.
Suck me off.
She's going to slowly lift the mask off of her head. To reveal a female fawn. With markings, very bad markings. A lot of you, like I said, passive perception, as I said plenty of sessions ago, you guys recognize that she's also an abomination herself.
You should go see him. You're looking pretty rough.
And she pulls off her mask, and she looks blind. Both of her eyes are completely widened out. But she also appears
big dick energy, so on.
Yeah. She pulls off and she says, "So, you've met my great grandfather then?"
Yeah, sure. That's pretty neat. The fact that you're related is cool or whatever. Do you know how he's like 9 million years old? Are you aware?
She says, "I'm not supposed to be up here. I hide myself up here as the crazy shaman, and although I can tell fortune, I'm mainly here to help you all with your quest." She pulls out a map of Umbria, the one that both Oises and McFuckaster has, and she lays one out to point out to the players.
I recognize that now.
She says, Jorlas, he'll lend a boat for a fair price. He has spies scoured all over Whitehaven and needs the gold in order to black market supplies for refugees such as yourselves. Get the boat, travel northeast, land in the volcanic crag, a wretched ashy canyon ridge, rivers of lava that flow through the depths of the ridges that create black molten rock beaches. You'll land on one. From there you can get into high ground and make your way across. My great-grandfather is in need of an ingredient from there and other elemental landmarks. He believes a mixture of these ingredients are the answer to finally bringing to stop this awful curse, disease, whatever it is. I personally don't know what the ingredient looks like or what it even is, but my grandfather tells me that it's not hard to miss. Retrieving it should provide more answers, but I have no further information for you.
That sounds like Mervo. Alright, so I'm just gonna recap. So, because I need to note what she's saying, so Sheldon's gonna pull out his little pen and paper, because he's a bitch. Okay, so I'm talking to Yorlas here, then he said for coin, I can take a boat, and then I need to look for streams of lava?
She said you're going to head northeast, to the volcanic crag. It is a giant ashy canyon ridge, with...
Like Craig is in C-R-A-I-G? Like Craig?
Like C-R-A-G. Crag, sorry, that's just my mispronunciation.
Oh, okay.
Crag, yeah, volcanic crag.
I didn't know if the volcanic had a name and he was Craig.
That's
the Craig over there.
The beach is going to have pretty much almost like pitch black sand. And mixtures of obsidian. And she tells you from on there you need to go onto high ground and make your way across. Like I said, you're looking for an ingredient there, and other elemental landmarks. He believes in mixtures of these ingredients are the answers to finally bringing to stop this awful curse, disease, whatever it is. I personally don't know what the ingredient looks like or what it even is, but it won't be hard to miss.
What are these elemental landmarks you speak of?
She says they're scattered across the land. As I mentioned, I don't have much more information. I don't know much about them, but my grandfather speaks of them during a time when the lands were more open and less prejudiced.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, we've got a hippie with us anyway, so we've been fine.
Okay.
Tree hugger.
Tree hugger shit.
She says, as I mentioned, there are many spies in Whitehaven. How do you plan on getting across?
The lava? Is there inhabited people?
No, Whitehaven.
Oh, where's the boat? Oh, is the boat out of Whitehaven?
The boat's gonna be all the way out of the Shelty Islands. Which let me pull up that map that I mentioned. So everybody
I was
can
gonna
see what the
say I am looking at the map, but like it's hard to kind of decipher what she's pointing.
No, you're fine. My bad. Hold on. To the front.
Them in our conversation. I downloaded them, but I don't.
Okay. Wow, cool pixel. Okay, can everybody see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the map. So you
zoom in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw on this for you guys. So this right here is Greywall. You guys are currently in Greywall.
Okay.
This right here is Whitehaven. And this is that shipping dock that you guys had come in from. So when you guys had gone from Whitehaven, you guys had come up this way. And you guys met here. You guys are currently in Greywall. Cavern Hold is kind of like this little entry point right here. It's not a major city, so it's not marked on the map. She is asking whether or not you guys plan on trying to cross through. Here, let me clear up the drawing so it's not too messy. She's asking if you guys are planning on crossing straight through Whitehaven over into Summerforge, or if you guys are planning on walking around. And then Swimmoor is up here, and this is the Shelty Islands.
So we have to go all the way across.
There's no like boat that'll just like shortcut us there. God damn.
No, the geography of where you guys are currently at, you guys are on the top of a plateau, kind of like the peak of Umbria. This is kind of like the highest point, so you guys don't have a safe way of traveling directly down the mountain, and there's no boats in sight, and you guys don't really know how to make one. At least not the material to get through this kind of sea.
I can breathe underwater. I can just walk. That's probably not a good idea.
Would there be a boat in either Eldham? Here, I'm gonna freehand. Like Eldham or Northaven? Like, could we go this way or this way?
Can we even operate a boat by ourselves?
And then it's like take the water.
Floof, what were you gonna say? I'll answer Jake's question in a second. Floof, what were you gonna say?
What? Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, I thought did somebody else say they were gonna say something?
I think Bean was trying to.
I was gonna say I heard a voice. I just don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying. Is any one of us even proficient in like handling a boat? Like,
well, I mean, if we could just pay for the passage.
What the fuck? Hold on, I didn't
sorry.
get what? Why is Portal 2 opening on my computer? Why? I didn't click Portal 2. What is happening? This is so loud. Hold on.
And finish it right now. 30 seconds. Game's done. We finished it. GG.
Chat couldn't hear anything because I had to mute the desktop because it was so fucking loud. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Anyways, okay, so, no, Bean. Jake, you don't know this. Sheldon and Oasis will know this, but they're actually from Northaven. Northaven and East Haven are actually subdivisions of Whitehaven. These are like the ghettos. So there's no way to get passage through here. You guys can actually get to Eldheim. She did not mention a way of getting a boat. From there, you can go there and see. Otherwise, if you were to get get a boat here, you'd have to travel all this extra way this way through the ocean, and that can have its own problems.
Cool. Kraken, he's my best friend. Let's go. What's good, Krakamucka?
What's crack-a-lagging?
Do we know of a passage to get above Whitehaven? Like, is there like a big dick path where we could go like whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, that's a square. Is there like a big dick path where we could go like whoop, 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 and then go like right through up here?
So she recognizes that you guys don't have a plan. And she says there's a couple of ways that you guys can get through. You can come up through the top, circle around, go through Eldheim, and come on down through Summerforge and cross that way. Otherwise, you would have to go directly through Whitehaven.
There's no like, so this is the ghetto. There's no like crunkle dunk path that just kind of lets me skirt along this shoreline and then.
Yeah, so you could come up here. This shoreline goes directly into sea, and then there is a big stairway that leads from North Haven down to Whitehaven right here. This whole shoreline is pretty much like, it's very, very steep. I'm talking like almost.
Okay. All right, so so this is basically where I'm at. This is clearly like the shortest piece of Whitehaven right here. If we can manage to skirt through the shortest piece of Whitehaven and spend the least amount of time in Whitehaven, that would be crucial.
Yeah,
so basically what I'm asking,
I can
do we
agree
know
with
of
that.
an exit right here and right here? Because if not, if we have to still go through and like reach an exit that's over here, then there's no point in trying to go through North Haven. We might as well just cross straight through.
So this point right here, this is actually where you guys had initially escaped. This is that pathway that will go up. And then over here is that docking bay area part of the city. And then you would have to come up here, and then this is a ravine area that leads to Summerforge. The rest of this area over here and like this white area over here, this is all a little bit more mountainous. So you would have to, let me grab a different color. So you'd have to come down, come through this way. I guess red probably wasn't. All right, hold on. Let's fucking
wipe it and then reset.
Yeah, you'd have to come down this way. You can hug this area of the city, and then you can come straight across here through this ravine.
All right, I'd like to propose this plan to everyone.
All right, so I'm gonna use my stick and point at the mountain. All right, so here's what I think the best plan of action is. We're free to discuss after that. After we leave Greywall, assuming we get out unscathed, we should try and head up towards North Haven. There's an entrance I know of in the northern side. That stairwell is our best way to get into Whitehaven and be unnoticed. Normal commoners are allowed to pass through there without too much say-so or hearsay. From then on in, it's a little bit more difficult, and good thing we have these extra potions of not being ourselves. So I believe that sticking to the edge of the town and just trying to skirt the outskirts of it to reach the entrance of Summerforge would be the best way to avoid as much attention as possible. If we stick to the shadows here, this should still be close enough to the slums that there are enough people willing to ignore a group of people, I guess is what I'm saying. They have their own problems. They may be in Whitehaven, but they're still close enough to the slums to no struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan of action.
Is everyone on board with my crazy turtle plan? And if anything goes wrong, jump into the sea.
We blame you.
Yeah, we blame you.
Jump right into the sea, and I'm sure it'll work out.
We don't blame anyone.
Just
I mean,
right into the ocean.
We do.
Maybe I can swim. I don't know.
Well, one of us can turn into a fish.
Yep.
Like if we find a dinghy, right? Here, okay, so here's like
backup plan. If we only manage to get around the dock area, we can try and board a dinghy, have our druid try and look at a fish a couple times, and see if they can't pull us some of the way, like use some kind of rope contraption to pull us up and out of shore so that we don't have to sail, because that shit sounds exhausting.
Akira plays with your stick.
She's swatting at it.
Yep. But I do agree with this plan.
So anyway, I started blasting. Eldritch blasting, to be specific, really.
I think this is a good plan. And
I
the backup plan seems like it would be very reasonable too.
Any other primary backup plans you guys think? Because jumping into the ocean is really only beneficial for me.
True.
I mean, we could try and find a boat, but there's no guarantee that our druid will see a fish that's big enough to pull the boat. Then what are we gonna do?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, technically, I could just go diving, see if I can find like a shark or a dolphin or something.
If you find a shark, I have a feeling it won't end as well as we want it to be.
No, but I have coastal powers.
You have coastal powers? What the fuck is that? Are you a gnarly surfer?
No, she's a coastal druid.
Catching sick too.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Gnarly, bro. I mean, she does live. Yeah, I mean, it's Florida, you know.
As far as alternate plans, so I don't know if there's a D&D equivalent, but in Pathfinder, there's a thing called a foldable boat. It's a magic item, but it fits inside your pocket, and then you could throw it out, and it can make a boat. We could be on the lookout for magic items in general, just to
Go
help.
back and talk to Mitchell about that. Maybe he can provide us.
From what I remember, if I
Do we
vaguely
really want
remember,
to go on a trek all the way back?
he only told.
I mean, I guess we have to.
He only told Jake about 15 times. He explicitly sells capes, rings, and bags. So I don't know if a boat that folds
Capes,
will
potions, and
essentially.
bags.
In Mitchell's
potions, my bad,
repertoire.
potions. I wasn't, even though he said it 100 times to Jake, even though Jake's blind and deaf, so it's very difficult for him to
Well, he's not
understand.
blind anymore.
Oh, well, he's less blind now. Maybe he'll be able to see that he's being a fucking chunkus, and I just ramble on with my insults.
Folding boat. This object appears as a wooden box that measures 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 6 inches deep. It weighs 4 pounds and floats. If we open it, store items inside. This item has 3 command words. One command word causes the box to unfold into a boat 10 feet long. The second command word causes the box to unfold into a ship 24 feet long. And the third command word causes a folding boat to fold back into a box. Because that's a thing.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna point out
out
we should not. Okay, so we should not spend too much time looking for this. Partially because that item can easily break the game. For reasons I don't want to explain. You can throw it at people and it does force damage whenever it expands, and it can just crush entire bosses. It's very broken. It does like 8d8 of force damage if you throw it at someone and say the word. It's insane.
Yeah. What I mean is that there's probably some sort of magical means, even if it's another potion of transformation. But I'm sure we could find things along the way.
I'm gonna say it is a long trek. I mean, we have some time to think and ponder upon our decisions. And
depending on what we come across, we'll figure things out.
Yeah, depending on what.
We also don't have all the time in the world to discuss right now, given we are in a hostile territory, and potions are ticking. Jake, how much time has it been, you keen-minded fuck?
Jake, it has officially been, I want to say probably, I mean, honestly, it's been just like a few hours. You guys didn't spend too much time walking around.
Probably 5 hours.
Yeah, I'd say like 5-ish.
We did kill a man, so that takes some time.
Because we did drink it. We drank it when we were still at Cavern Hold. We had to walk up the hill, get through the fucking city, talk to this person, killed a man.
I was referring how long have you guys been? Yeah, okay. I guess since you guys have drinking the potion, I guess it's been about 7 hours.
Kill a man, take his hat, so I can look more stylish.
She says again, she says, just remember, as you're crossing Whitehaven, if you run into any problems, they aren't going to go through the Shelty Islands.
Okay, so if we need to just make a fucking mad dash for it, we just run for these islands that they think are cursed and haunted, and in reality they're going to be cursed and haunted by us, so fuck them.
I suppose it's very dangerous territory. It's very swampy and there's lots of odd creatures there. They will just presume you death.
Taking my pussy home to a swamp. Us turtles are very familiar with marshland.
Anyway,
Reminds me a little too much of home. He winces.
oh,
It'll be okay, Sheldon.
I
Anyways, moving on.
his shoulder.
Feelings are for bitches. Let's go.
Okay.
Feelings are
I
for bitches.
appreciate your help, Shay.
Okay.
Is there any other kind of wisdom you can betray upon us?
Betray. She says it depends. What would you like to know?
Any more information that we need to know about the surrounding areas we'll be traveling through? Any, like, I don't know, ROUSs, rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist, but,
She says, I would just keep your head down while you're in Greywall. The Duke is in town today. Some guards may ask for ID checks, and although I know who all of you truly are, and she puts back on her mask, I don't know why I found it necessary to fucking
Reveal her.
no, not reveal her, but I don't know why I found it necessary to not just keep the mask token on the. Never mind. Okay.
On the GM layer.
Yeah. She says. Even though I recognize who you are, some people may not, and they may ask for identification.
Sheldon would know what a normal Greywall identification looks like, right?
Oh yeah.
Can I spend like 5 minutes to try and forge one?
Sure.
Or specifically Sir Reginald of Sucking Dick?
Yeah. The rogues want to help.
Yeah, okay. Which part of the map should I say that I'm from? Because we ran into that issue.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did.
So can you put up the map again, and maybe we can find a spot that's a little too far away but still convenient enough?
You know what makes the most sense? Tell them they're trying to colonize the Sheltie Islands. That'll work.
Oh, that
Tell them
would
they're
be a
trying to
good
colonize the
idea.
Sheltie Islands, and they wouldn't know you're from there because they think it's cursed and bullshit.
Like, this little
And they might
island,
try to go there.
what is there?
I don't know.
Or this tiny little speck over here. I could be from a city there.
Those are just small little uninhabited islands. They're not considered.
Yeah.
I mean, Cavernhold's not listed on this map, so that's up to your guys' discretion.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
you
is there a
don't-
small city here?
We don't have any knowledge of those cities, so we can't lie
Oh.
about being from somewhere we don't know. Well, we could, which is not good.
I mean, yeah.
I say
Yeah.
like I said, I say we claim that they're trying to settle on the shitty islands, and these
Gotcha.
shitty islands where you're from, and the reason no one knows about you is because you're a bitch. And
I like it.
She says it depends on who you talk to. Some people are very familiar with the lands of Umbria, and I don't think that lie will work with everyone, but I can't stop
Fuck it.
you.
I'm taking a short rest, getting my spells back.
Yeah. While we're talking, he just goes and lays down for a little nap.
It's only 10 minutes. I just need to like chill for a minute.
Nope, nap time.
Catch my
Nap
breath.
time.
Okay.
Rest.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Jake, you were gonna say something?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, I do kind of want to say, is there any indigenous wildlife on the way that we might encounter that would be problematic for a group such as ours?
Oh, quite. And she's gonna change up her voice again because she has her mask back on. She says, oh, quite many. Just be very wary. Watch your step.
I'll be sure to look at my feet.
It's not so much. Shut up. She says nothing out of the ordinary for Umbria, and yeah, I can give you guys like, I mean, there are tigers.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah, but besides tigers, are there other like animals that I can specifically
I was
look
gonna
at?
say we should try and honestly we should sometimes try and like find animals so the druid can look at them and be like, "That's an animal," and then turn into it later.
It would be like, good job, good job.
Yeah, like,
I'm
is
gonna
there an
treat.
aquarium somewhere around here,
Is
or
there
a
an
zoo? Like, that would be a
aquarium?
great thing.
Yes.
An aquarium.
The
I love
finest of
medieval
Whitehaven aquariums that they let
aquariums.
anyone just walk right into it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
great
They
wall
might, for
aquariums.
the.
Well, I mean, we're going through Whitehaven. There's more likely to
that's
be an
right.
aquarium in the main city.
Yeah, there's
Wildlife
like
refuge.
I didn't plan every little bit of wildlife, right? I will get back to you guys on that. I will make sure that you guys aren't completely blindsided by whatever it is you run into.
Well, I'm just more so. No, okay, so look, I'm
just
not
saying,
worried about.
I don't have
what
like
we're going to run
Because all
into.
I've seen, Joel, apparently, is a mouse and a tiger.
And a tiger.
That's what I'm saying.
Graciously hellhound, but
If
that's
there's
it.
indigenous things that she needs to look around to see. Like, for instance, we were in the woods. She could have, like, she should have seen a squirrel. Like, these are things that, like,
Or a deer.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose.
Or even a goat.
Okay, all right, everybody, chill the fuck out for a second. All right, let me fucking talk.
Fine. I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying, like,
no, you're fine.
do you want to create like a list of common?
Yes,
like,
and I told Rachel I would. I just wasn't going to because like it didn't really matter for this exact session, but I was gonna work on that.
That's perfectly fine. I just that's important for the party knowledge going forward that we know that our druid is going to be
Because we're
able
going to be traveling in the
exclusively
wilderness,
help
I would
you.
like to know what I can baby turn into to help around a bit more.
Yes.
There is actually a limit.
figure that
though.
out
I
later.
don't think. Can she? Okay, hold on. That's fine. We'll move on.
Can I like forget animals if they're not useful? there is a limit?
I think it just there's no limit to what you can shape into. You can shape into literally anything you see.
You're Beast Boy.
Anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many things you see in your life. In fact, the more things you see, the better.
I'm saying for this session, I don't have every single bit of wildlife fleshed out at this moment, but I will.
You're perfectly fine.
But as you guys adventure back, we glazed over on the first session because it took so long that I didn't like. It's you guys will. I will let you guys know before we run into those instances where it may be needed.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was just gonna mention that, like, I don't know if you can actually turn into a creature that small yet.
No. So level 5. So she can't turn into anything that can swim or fly. She could turn into something that can fly at level 5, and she could turn into something that can swim at level 9, I think, or vice versa. It's one or the other.
That's what
So
it
at
says
4th
on,
level
that's
you
what
can
it says
turn
on
into
my sheet.
swimming, and then at 8th level you can fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
we're at 3rd level, right?
Oh, so we're
Correct.
looking at mammals at this point, like.
Yeah, you can
It's
only
a
do land
mammal.
creatures at this moment. You can't learn a fish creature, which is why I didn't feel like, at least not yes. That's why I didn't feel it was necessary to bring it up at the moment.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like
Like I said, I wasn't super worried about it. It's just important for future endeavors.
I'm aware.
If we need to, because if you're gonna make us like to where we need to go out and track
Yeah.
animals for her to look at, that's fine.
Yes,
I'm okay with that.
No,
I just need
I
to-
wasn't gonna do that. I mentioned in Rachel's side quest that there will be things that I was gonna provide a list of common animals that she's seen in her few adventures that she's had before the campaign. I haven't done that yet.
Safari hunt.
You're perfectly fine. I'm not upset. All right, plan's good to go. Thank you, Shay.
Yeah,
You're a
thank
bad
you.
bitch, and I love bad bitch. That's my fucking problem. And see you later.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
Ray.
For your help.
Thank you.
Is everyone else good?
Brie, what were you gonna say?
Right?
I have one last question for
Mhm.
you, Miss Shay.
Yes.
How do I phrase this?
Are you a bitch? Do you have
Are
any
you
nice
a
hat?
faction page? No. Is there anybody that you may know of that we should look out for? Like, that might cause us trouble?
That may cause you trouble. As long as you're in Whitehaven, I would suggest staying away from the Duke or his guards. Typically, the higher-end class people of here will be very familiar with your little scheme of rolling around a noble. I would suggest not mess, or I would suggest not messing around with some of the richer folk here. Typically, they gain their wealth from owning some of the countrysides themselves, so you won't get very far by lying to them about that.
It's fine. Because this is just what we're doing now. We'll find out another way to get through other places.
I mean, we're
Alright,
fine.
well, thanks,
Let
crazy
us-
lady. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Thank
all of you
you
leave.
for all of your wisdom and guidance, even if some of it may have been a little poppycock.
I don't know what that means. Okay, cool.
Poppycock means like
Poppycock, it means bullshit,
yeah,
uh,
BS.
fungal dunk. Means
Bullshit.
it's a
Silly.
fat load of fucking Garbo Darbo?
That's a load of poppycock.
Garbo Darbo.
Sort of slang.
Captain
Cool.
Captain fucking has a beard over here doesn't know
Yeah,
shit.
Thank you.
Captain fucking
the,
has a beard over here.
The
Yeah,
fortune.
he's a bitch.
As
I
you
wanna try
guys, as you guys leave, neither of you guys just like walk out and you guys like kind of turn around and glimpse, and she's just sitting at the table and the door just closes.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch. Let's go. I'm gonna
Very
try. I'm
cool.
gonna try and stick to the wall here. This will help us like get
Trying
circle
to
around.
see.
We don't want to meet. We don't want to see people twice. If they see us twice, they might be more sussy wussy on our bussy wussy.
Sussy wussy.
Sissy,
Hey, I don't have stealth.
I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna motion everyone, follow me, quietly.
What would everybody else like to do?
All right.
I'm gonna follow Sheldon for sure.
For
Yeah.
once, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do,
Okay.
Yeah.
or what
With
I'm
hat
asked of.
weathering.
We'll follow since this is a
Whatever.
No more
hostile
fancy
area.
hats, Ray.
I'm just saying, like, if we don't want to, we've already killed the man. I think we've done enough.
Okay, so you guys heading towards the north gate or the south city?
North Gate.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys still have like multiple days left over on, or you guys still have like a day and a half left on the potion.
But we should
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
try and like use the potion in the other potion we have in the other area. So we don't want to get caught here with our pants down. I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to explore the city, that's fine. I
I don't
think that.
honestly think.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, you're fine.
I don't think honestly it's a good idea or a safe idea because we're gonna risk a
Explore.
lot of attention. And what happens if, God forbid, we run out of time and we all instantly transform back in like the worst possible area?
Yeah, that's
There
what I'm
wouldn't,
saying.
there wouldn't
I
be enough
think
time in
the
this
sooner we can
session.
get out of Greywall, the better.
I was gonna say, yeah, it won't happen today. So we have today,
It won't happen
but
now.
I wouldn't risk staying here any longer than that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
It's still like mid-afternoon for you guys at the moment.
We might be able to secure a carriage. I know of a place around here.
Can we get supplies before we go to, like, from the priceless perishables or anything like that?
You're welcome
we
to
need
try.
rations and food.
I think we have food. We should each have.
Do we? Like, I don't know.
at
I'm
least-
just.
We should have at
guessing.
least 7 days of
So we
rations.
should have
The-
rations.
yeah, the starter pack leaves you with 7, and we haven't eaten any of it. Not to mention, if we wanted to, we could
I've
go down
got,
to the
like-
inn at Greywall and be safer, or at Capital and be safer shopping.
Yeah.
I've got extra
He has food. He
rations
has
as
food
well,
preparations,
so-
I'm sure. So
Yeah.
I mean, if we just want food, that's not important. But if there are
Okay,
other
well,
if there are other things you guys want to peruse for, that's completely different. I'm not like blocking you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying that, you know, if it's just food, we can get it at a safer place. And
Mhm.
also, I would bet it'd probably be cheaper back down there because they're like a more humble living.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But carriages, we could try and rent a carriage down to Whitehaven, but we would have almost no control over the path we take to get there, which would probably not be very good. Not to mention, you know, paper trail.
I mean,
Yeah.
but we also have to remember that because Jake's character is in a wheelchair, we're gonna have to stick to either slightly more main roads or smoother pathways.
Nah, he's got a combat wheelchair. That shit's got like
Yeah, and I have
Yeah,
all.
so
I got
combat-
all-terrain wheels.
Yeah, combat wheelchairs
Yeah.
are basically all-terrain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's good.
Oh,
Jake
okay.
can
run
Well,
over
I
push
thought it was a
drivers.
normal wheelchair. My bad.
Oh
sorry.
no, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
you're
good.
fine.
I got
It's basically like-
it's super duper Terminator
Very
chair.
similar to a car, and that like
Oh,
it
no.
has suspension and shit like that. That just doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't affect anybody as much.
I
Yes,
don't know
Bree?
if any of you guys remember, but like from the early 2000s, there's like that all-terrain like RC car.
Yeah.
Literally
Oh, yeah,
goes everywhere.
The Twister or something.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Kind
There's a
of. Only
fucking
if he turns
in the
upside down, he
way.
just kind of falls out instead of being okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faloof, what would you
It's
like to do?
fine.
Do you want to do anything or?
I mean,
It's up to you guys. We could try and secure a carriage, which is like its own thing, or we can just like try and make as much progress towards Whitehaven as we can right now. Because I assume the session isn't going to last very much longer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay with just paving our own way, and like theoretically, I would like to try to find if there's something like interesting to buy here, but I don't even have that much gold, and then stealing shit would just attract too much attention.
And
so.
another thing is, the
Yeah.
lady told us we would need gold to buy to get like a ship passage to the volcanic.
She said
thing.
he give you a fair price.
Yeah, he
So
said it'd be a fair price.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying we will still need money for that. So we
Yeah,
should
we'll
keep
still
that
need to
in
pay him
mind.
for that.
Well, so I would say try to
I don't
keep
know if he
on to
pays
your
per
money
person
as
or anything.
much as you can.
I mean, I think we'd be okay on the price. As long as it's not gonna be like 1,000 gold pieces, then I think we'd be okay.
Well, I imagine it's like a per person price, so each of us needs to stay above like a certain minimum. Is kind of what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I
who
can
who
spot
has the
anyone.
least amount of gold right now?
Well, I have 5.
Probably Quigley.
I still have over 100 gold, which is why.
Yeah, I can
it's
spot
definitely
Kinda just
Quigley
throwing it
because
around.
Quigley definitely spent 100 gold on Cloak of Distortion because he's fucking.
I have
idiot.
90.
Didn't I get that for like 80 or whatever? I bought a lot of shit.
You
though.
got it for like 20.
Okay,
for
I
like
have 24, so I was
Yeah,
just
you got it
wondering.
for 24.
But I also start. Wait, what gold were you guys starting with? Because I started with like base gold.
Yeah, everybody started. I had everybody roll gold.
I
Started with,
started
like,
with
25
120.
Gold as well.
Was it?
Oh,
but like
that's not-
paladins
okay.
and shit just get like a lot. Like I think Jake
Yeah.
gets. I think Jake got like. I think it was like one. I think it was like 2d6 times 10 or some dumb shit. Like
Yeah, because I ended up with 120 gold starting out.
yeah, I made everybody roll per,
I
per what the
rolled
stats
for
were. I rolled 20.
mine.
Rolled for mine and I got like 25 and I'm down to 24.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I started with like 25. Which is like,
Paladins get a fuck ton of gold starting out, and so do clerics.
I have 116 left because I gave Reggie a piece of gold. To
oh,
fix
it's
my shit.
44 times 10. Oh, I could not have physically had 25 gold.
Yeah,
The
Jake
lowest
gets
I could have rolled would be
5d4 times
40.
10.
Richard, you
so-
rolled
I
your
might
sheet.
need to-
Richard, you rolled your sheet without me there, so that's on you.
That's
if you want to re-roll
true.
your gold, I told you not to roll without me, but so whatever was on your sheet, that's on you, brother. But like, if you want to re-roll your sheet, that's fine, or re-roll your
Yeah,
gold.
what- Yeah, I didn't times it by 10. I added like something else because I thought that. Never mind.
We could discuss
if
after
I-
session. Go ahead, Fliff.
It's
If I
fine,
may
yeah.
interject,
Mm-hmm.
Joel, I'm gonna throw you a bone here, and I'm asking meta, but not expecting an answer. Is there anything left here in Greywall?
I will never tell you guys whether to or not to explore.
Okay.
There's like stuff we
I
can factually do. There's still places we haven't been.
I
I
haven't been to like an entire screen of this map. Like I do.
an
know.
entire
let's-
2 screens.
Let's check
So
out
I guess
South
the
City.
question is,
Go ahead.
I guess the question is what we can do is maybe, I don't want us to split up the group, but I was gonna see, okay, who here all still wants to continue exploring Greywall?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think there's any reason to explore Greywall. We're already going to Whitehaven, so if we just start trekking there, the things that are here will be in Whitehaven. So, and Whitehaven's gonna be just as hostile as this place. So,
I agree
if
with
we're
Sheldon
looking
on
for
that.
like hostile town exploration, we're going to get fuck tons of it, literally like next session. So, I'm just saying, like, if you guys want to go for like some interesting like bargains with people who may or may not know who you are, like that kind of stuff, I think it's higher reward if we do it in Whitehaven, but possibly also higher risk, so it might be more fun. I don't know. I think being in Whitehaven would be super fun because then, like, if you wanted to explore and like see shit, it'd be like super nice.
Yeah.
This is like out of
I
game. Like,
agree.
this is just,
I
like-
honestly agree with Sheldon.
I think exploring
You're gonna
Whitehaven
get
would
a
be
lot
more
more out
fun
of
than
it.
exploring Greywall.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
agree.
it would be super neat to try and get there and then like see like the ghettos and like all the shit there. Like I'm super excited about like that area, even though it is probably more dangerous than this one. I still think it would be super neat.
I agree.
I'm welcome for any opinions. You guys are free
Okay.
to like contradict me. I'm not
Out of game, I had something planned for the
Yeah.
Church of Torm, but I can just go back down to
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Cavern
you
Hold and do it
technically
there.
do it in Cavern Hold.
Well,
Yeah.
Jake, if,
Yeah, I could.
if you
And it would
want to
be
do
safer anyway in Cavern Hold, and then we could head off anyway. So like, I have no reason to still be in Greywall. If it's dangerous, let's get the fuck out.
yeah.
That's my
What I'm saying,
opinion
we
on
have
it.
no impetus to stay here unless someone does. So
Yeah.
if you
Okay,
do,
so-
go ahead and
so-
say something, and I will absolutely accompany you, and I will help you in whatever way I can with all of my warlocky goodness. But if you guys don't care to stay here and you guys want to go and try and find Whitehaven, obviously I don't think we're gonna do it on this session. But the closer we get there, the sooner we'll be able to like.
Yeah, we could definitely start our trek there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Rachel,
I think we're all in pretty much agreement of just going.
Rachel, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was agreeing that I honestly don't feel like we need to stay in Greywall. But if someone would like to, speak now or forever hold your peace. And if you want to explore, I say we all just stay as a group and explore.
I want to ask an out of game question, and you're welcome to not answer me. Is Sir Gannon still here?
I
just mean like I don't. If we need to be here for Sir Gannon to show up, I want to stay. And I don't. Yeah. I'm not trying to like metagame. Yeah. I just if in order for Hannah to play like and keep up with us, we need this to happen, and that's fine. And I will absolutely like stay in the area.
Well,
I believe she ended at Cavernhold.
Yeah, she ended at Cavernhold.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I want to meet up with Hannah's character so that we kind of figure that shit out.
Okay, so
because I don't know how often she's gonna be here.
It's gonna be one of two things. Either you guys stay, and this is just gonna be meta. Either you guys stay here and explore, and then next session I'm gonna start with Hannah coming back up here to meet with you guys, or you guys go down there and then you guys will run into her down there. Like I'm gonna collide you guys one way or another.
I was saying, as long as that's not in danger, that is.
No, I will always have a plan to reconnect everybody.
I want to establish the entire party.
I mean, it's not like she's here.
Then in that case, I'm fine with going back down to Cavernhold and just trying to trek.
Yeah, but if we go through Cavernhold, they saw me and Namari like as not fawns.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Oh yeah.
Well, they do.
The people in Cavernhold.
They kind of care though.
Oh, are you talking about the guards?
Cavernhold guards.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 2 casts of suggestion left. Fuck them.
Well, but it's still your thingy to cast, so I don't want to waste it. I mean,
I get them back after short rests. Like, there's no reason for me not to use them every time I can. Otherwise, why would I take the spell at all? And not to mention, this is another thing. Like, if Joel really like was worried about this being like too bullshit, fawns can have Fey interest, ancestry, and have advantage on wisdom saving rolls, which usually means they're going to resist what I'm doing. So, like, Joel has the free will to basically make them virtually immune to it, rolling with advantage, which is basically immune.
yeah.
So until Richard yells at a certain decibel. Okay.
Yeah. But no. So my point is, like, if we wanted to go back down there, and we can deal with the guards. We've done it before. Like, we can't keep posing as Reginald the Gunslinger and like all that kind of shit. But like, we can also just miss the fog and try and sneak past. Like, there's lots of other options.
I'm just moving people around to.
Meta-wise, I'm basically just worried about missing prepared content. Where that content is, though, I have no idea. There's a person who's staying just.
What are you reading?
Reading Akira's message.
Akira's been posting in the chat.
Oh, my bad. I'm pressing girl on Meta-wise and basically just worried about missing prepared content.
You're fine.
Sorry. I was messing with stuff with the tokens. That's what I was looking at.
I should mention that doing everything that's available in D&D is usually not a good idea. Because the more you have to roll, the higher chance of failure, and failure can mean a party wipe. Especially in a situation like this where we're behind enemy lines where they could surround us, and we know they have the means to like capture us and put us in prison. And that's gonna be like it's a whole other thing.
I mean, there's only so many times that Sheldon can pull memory wipe or any of his other spells.
Suggestion:
So,
I can only do it
so many times he can Men in Black us out of things.
Yeah, like
exactly.
I only have so much influence and wealth.
Yeah, at least right now, or until Quigley can get some.
Which is why, even though I think it'd be great to stay in Greywall for a little bit, I think the best option.
We are not welcomed here.
I was gonna say my dick was a little big for that orc man over
areas.
inside with the hammer, and I really wanted to meet him, but like I also didn't want to die. So
you still can.
Yeah.
Can I meet him? Does he show up outside of Greywall? Are you telling me that orc man will be there somewhere else for me to meet him and say hello?
No, I mean you still can, as you guys are still just sitting here in the middle of city, not doing anything.
Well, we're discussing things and quietly to ourselves, and so no onlooker. Especially not that weird farm motherfucker. Get out of here, you loser.
Yeah, Mr.
It is weird for him to have a farm in like the middle of this paved area, huh?
Yeah, that is very interesting.
Listen, whatever.
What a god of farming. Absolute madman.
There's a reason for it.
This
Dude,
is like a
he's
storage place,
he's so
probably.
good at farming, he grows shit on stone. What an absolute man. Fucking nutty,
It's
bro.
like a storage place. Hush, hush. It's fine.
I'm not
Storage is
upset.
haze.
This man
It
is a
leads to
fucking
these treats.
skilled ass farmer. He's like 1 billion years old or whatever. He was there at the Big Bang. He knows why. He knows how to put a concrete.
All right, what are y'all doing?
All right. I think we're ready to leave. I'm not gonna beat around the bush anymore. I think we're ready to try and make our way out. Because
Sheldon, you
Keep up the act.
mentioned
Keep up the act for the guards.
Sheldon mentioned securing a carriage. Where would we be getting a carriage to? Back down to Cavern
carriage
Hold, or-
house?
No, a carriage all the way to Whitehaven if we wanted to. But like I said, that would mean our plan of attack has to be wherever the carriage takes us. So it has its goods and bads where it increases our movement speed and the amount of time it takes to get there is slower.
So
You
I think we
guys
need
could-
to establish then, are we going back to Cavern Hold or are we going to keep moving forward?
You guys could also
Wait.
ask like the NPCs questions. I don't know. Instead of
Before
guess speculating.
Well, I mean, okay, so I don't need to guess speculate because I am a wise old man, Joel. Excuse me, God. I am very smart bullet.
I'm very astute.
I am a learned member of nothing because I just got lucky and signed a dick in my ass. Anyways, I think we should just head out. I think that'll be because then we have like some forest time, which is also going to be pretty neat. We can pick up some rations in Cavern Hold if we need to, and store some gold as well. Like keep gold in our pinks so that we have money for the ferry.
Yeah.
And we
Bring
could
down
get some
mother.
nature time so that our druid can see more than squirrels and cat.
Yeah, I don't even have squirrel on here yet.
Oh
dude.
my fucking god.
Well,
I don't even have like
Reactor
spider
position.
or ant or any like the common things that you
Like,
would find.
ants are super hard to see, bro. There's no way.
Unless I
Alright.
like fell into an ant
Lead.
hill.
Lead the party because they're still staying with me if I remember
Yep.
correctly.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead the
Like,
party.
okay.
Is everybody
What questions
following
will we
Bree
even
Floof?
ask the NPC?
Are we all good? What up?
I think Floof is the deciding factor because I think Floof
I
is
don't
still
know.
very
Yeah.
torn.
Roof, what's up?
It's fine if we move on. It's too high risk. I do want to basically 100% this, but I don't think that's feasible
I
right
want
now.
to
So let's
100% this
move on.
respect. I love you, Floof.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm definitely on board with,
trophies.
like, I understand wanting to complete content that's prepared. Like I fully understand.
Yeah, me too. That's
He's pre-ordering the sequel.
Right now, though, we're
Swallow my
squishy
balls.
boys and we're wanted by the law for multiple cases of murder. So we probably
Yeah.
shouldn't stay.
I was gonna say we also killed a
Kind
man.
of
So
squishy,
like,
yeah, but he's
we
also in a
could.
bag of holding. and Can't really. I
You
don't
need to
know.
dump a body
They'll
somewhere
find
still.
the
As I-
blood and
as
the
I
witness.
pass this bard, I'm assuming he has like a cap on the ground where I can place money. I'll give him like 10 silver pieces.
He is factually the one playing the bagpipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yay.
I'll toss him some coin for his.
He
Yeah.
pauses and he says, "I thank you, appreciate that."
Sick. And to be fair,
there you go.
and this is huge, right? No one knows we committed a murder. So these people, later in their lives, if they figure out that we were abominations, overwhelmingly we've been like a pretty positive, like we've been giving gold to people, we've been very nice and appreciative of people's assistance. So we will make like a good renown for our troop, I feel like, if we were to be discovered somehow. As, so if somehow the guise of Sir Reginald Esquire III were to fall apart.
I mean,
Somehow.
we stole
If
from
I meet
some
the Duke.
miners. We killed a man just for his hat. We killed
Yeah,
a
but-
couple of guards.
The miners had
We
pretty
made someone
candles.
run home to his mommy. I'm just saying, like,
They were asking for it.
it can't.
We did take a
You know,
man's
the-
banana.
the
That
guards
is- that
were.
is extremely detrimental to his existence.
The guards were definitely.
All right, I say let's dip. Let's hoof it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get to the
All right.
trail and we want to stick to the main quest and get shit done these days.
yeah.
Okay, so we're just going back to Cavern Hold. We're not worrying about getting a carriage.
No, I think it'd be cooler to just kind of hoof it because that's like a
All
lot
right.
of the fun is the camping out and and having to take watch and shit like that.
Okay. I'm down. I'm totally down.
Are we all good with that?
Hey.
Proof, I know you're hesitant,
Yeah.
but are you acceptable?
Yes.
What about Bree? Bree, do you have any say in this?
Like literally just drag me along. I don't. I'm good.
Lady McTizzy, I waved to the gentleman. Well, the Duke was extremely busy today. We'll be back on the morrow to try and iron some things out and visit with, our honorable regent here, Sir Reginald III, Esquire.
The one guy who is a little slightly suspicious of you earlier says, well, if you're royalty, you can stay in the Baron's castle.
Yes, but you see, the humbleness of our loyal regent here prefers to mingle with common folk, to try and understand the people over which he governs. He's very
I'm very down to earth, very
altruistic.
giving.
Very altruistic.
Yes.
You did give
Sheldon speaks very highly of me, and that's why I keep him around. He's great.
He did give them some gold too, so.
The guard says, he says, and so where do you plan on going?
We have arrangements already, actually, to stay in a fine inn down in the city of Kavanaugh.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah. I'll persuade the fuck out of you, pussy. Got him.
Oh, nice 20.
That's a big number.
Unnatural.
Fuck him up
Big numbre.
with my mouth.
Yeah, well, I'll have you know that
Okay.
one of the guards rolled a 4, and I really feel like that, maybe you should try harder next time. They say, all right, well, safe travels, Your Highness.
Thank
you very
thank
much.
you.
Your efforts here on the gate are esteemed and doing very well. I appreciate your
Sure
your
to
work
tell
here.
my uncle all about you.
Hey, Bree,
Going down
as
the-
you guys are
Right.
stepping out, one of the guards is gonna ask, he's gonna say, pardon me, ma'am, where did you get that hat?
Oh, it was a gift from my grandmother.
Didn't have it when you came in.
Quite special to you, or was it when you walked in?
It's in my bag. She didn't.
Where was the hat when you walked in?
On my head.
Roll a deception at disadvantage.
Gift.
Yeah, they do have brains.
You said it's a gift from your grandmother. You could have said your grandmother just gave it to you. You're in the city.
You said your grandmother's in the city.
Grandmother lives in the city.
Well, that's a 16.
It was at disadvantage.
14.
Oh, well, either way, 14.
With that being said, this fucking NPC suck.
Nice roll, Phil.
They said, he says,
I have your stream up, and I saw one of them. It was good job, Phil.
yeah, it was a 5 and a 4. With that being said,
They don't have brains.
They lack object permanence.
They're like babies.
he
They're
says,
toddlers.
he still says, right, who's your grandmother? Quite rich,
Oh.
isn't she? It's a very fancy hat for somebody in your clothing.
Just say your grandmother was the shaman.
Shush.
I mean, he's not wrong. You could say that.
He doesn't live a very wealthy life, though, so,
So-
it would be rough.
Let me get this straight. Is this person like inferring that I just got this hat?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he's just asking you
you-
where you got it from.
Yeah, because it's factually like it's very clearly a hat that the rich folk wear around this area, and you are in poor traveler's clothing, dirty poor traveler's clothing, and you didn't walk in with it.
You're sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
But she deceived them that she did, didn't she?
She deceived him that it was a gift. He's asking
Oh, I thought it
who.
was that she walked in.
I'm planning
Sorry.
what I should do here.
You walked in with the hat?
Yeah, I thought
Is that what it was?
the deception
Yeah, she said she walked
oh.
in with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh.
said to roll a deception check.
Oh,
at
my
disadvantage
bad.
'cause
Oh, okay. Then they just say, "Oh, well, all right then."
Yeah, I was gonna say she didn't say
Sorry,
she.
I
My bad. No, don't
It was a gift from
apologize.
her
Don't
grandmother a long
apologize if
time
I
ago.
mishear somebody. That's fine. No, correct me. That's fine. If I mishear somebody, no, you're all good. Okay, fine.
Lit.
God damn it, stupid fucking NPCs. All right.
Ah, big oisies.
Oh,
Big boys.
I am now 20 feet tall. I'm attacking.
Sorry.
Enormous pussy.
Now I am the
enormous
NPC.
pussy.
Heaven on earth.
Depends on what you believe in. If you believe in
Maybe
Torm,
Torm is real. If he brings me gifts such as this.
Okay, so you guys come on down. You guys spend a very decent amount of time walking down the stairway. You guys are able to short rest again. As you guys are coming out, same thing.
They see your hat.
Oh my
Nice hat,
god.
bitch.
All right.
from your grandma in the city.
Take off the
Alright,
hat.
they saw they as you guys open up, they come down, or as you guys come down, they say, "Welcome back." You guys are now back in Cavern Hold. With that being
Thank
said,
you very much.
everybody's passive perception. Actually, go ahead and you guys see a carriage outside of the Haven Homebrew Tavern.
Big.
It looks like that. And then this is a horse.
Look at my horse. My
That's
horse
a
is
good one.
amazing.
Thanks.
That's a baby. Can I steal the
Give it a
horse?
lick.
You guys are back in Cavern Hold. Jake, you expressed that you wanted to go stop in the church.
Yeah, sure.
Among Us horse.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go back into like the. I'm gonna go back into the tavern and deal with my disguise and turn back
Okay.
into Shaman.
Where would the rest of you like to go? Would the rest of you like to go to the church as well, or?
I'll just go to the church
I'll
with
be right
Torm.
Okay.
I don't really care, but
Okay.
I'll just go there.
Yeah, I'll go
Makes
as
the
well
most sense.
to the church.
Okay, Bree, Floof. All
Follow.
Churchy church.
right, you guys go to the
Akira
church.
will go as well. You can say that. It's okay.
Quickly, I guess quickly we'll
Oof, you
just.
can say.
Oh, I
We
know,
can go to the
but
tavern.
like it's not a huge thing. No
Well,
worries.
it's okay. Say it anyway. Like, fuck it.
Cool. So you guys walk into this church. It's pretty. It's not like run down. But it is old. The wood on it is
Dark
pretty
and
dry
dusty.
rot. There's some pretty just basic benches that kind of run down the center aisle. As you guys walk in, there is a priest who greets you. He says, "Hello, welcome to the Church of Torm. Greetings, followers."
Hello.
Greetings.
It's was
Hello.
perhaps. I look like super hesitant. I'm like, maybe this is a bad idea. Fuck.
Oh my god, it's Goat Jesus!
Oh, Jesus.
I told you guys this place was bad.
Fuck.
Okay.
Christianity in my D&D?
Sorry.
Look at his third eye, staring ominously.
Menacingly.
He's just standing there.
What a bitch.
He says,
Just to stop you real quick. That's an excellent model for like a priest. I just
Yeah,
wanna
I like
compliment you. It looks fucking dope, bro.
it does look like Goat Jesus. Thank you.
I very much like it.
It wasn't my intention. I don't know, just
Really?
fucking, but thank you.
No. I mean, like,
Very
I'm actually a pretty, like, legitimately, I think it works really well with, like, it looks good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel.
You can buy t-shirts at
10
DontRollMeGaming
Goat
at the merch store down below. Okay.
Can you sell a shirt that's literally just me with a wide, like turtle with wide eyes saying, "Is that Goat Jesus?" That'd be an excellent. I'd buy that one for sure.
Being fast commission. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he says, how can I help you all today?
Oh,
After you, Oisies, I guess.
Well, I was just kind of.
I mean, they followed you.
Just to
Yeah.
You're still transformed into fawn, so like you still look faunic. You still look faunical.
accompanying my friend here. Just.
Well, shit.
Nice.
Is there perhaps somewhere I could take my oath? I'm a paladin, as you can see. I don't know.
You're good.
Please go, Jesus. Please don't.
Talking to the goat Jesus.
He says, ah, yes, young one, come with me, and he brings you on over, and into a candlelit area. I mean, he says,
Inside check. Does he actually think he's young?
You're not here.
It's true.
It depends on your definition of young. Okay. He puts both hands on your shoulder, and the little jewel on the top of his forehead begins to glisten a little bit. Go ahead and say your oath.
I was just saying to Torm the True. It's been a long time since I've been in one of your churches, but I don't miss it. I don't miss being here. Sadly, I don't miss being part of your church. Regret to inform you, there's a cancerous group that are mercilessly executing and just, what? What?
Are you an Oathbreaker paladin?
No, I'm vengeance.
He's making his oath for vengeance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, every quiet. Yeah.
This cancerous group of your followers who, I believe, don't follow your teachings, and instead mercilessly exterminate innocent lives who would otherwise intend no harm. My life was only spared because of my history with this group, in which they raised me from the moment I was dropped on their doorstep. My oath is to you now, Torm, with my restored vision in this eye, I'm going to seek vengeance on this group and any of those who bastardize your teachings and silence them for good. And after I finish that sentence, I reach kind of like into my shirt and pull out a necklace that's like the signet of Torm.
Okay.
And I just place it like on the, what would it be, like a pew or like the center?
Yeah. As you
can place it into Go Jesus's hand and just be like, I don't need this anymore.
As you pull,
and it was something I had since I was a baby, or it's something of importance.
Yeah, that's fine. As you pull it out, the same kind of light purple glistening that's coming from his little gem in his head is also coming out of your ornament. And as you place it down, you feel the heavy release of that tension kind of release from you. It feels like you had a weight come off of your shoulders, and you feel a lot more enlightened. And you have successfully put in your oath for Torm. The priest stands up and he says, Torm blesses you in your many adventures, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Just kidding. He just he takes your hand, he puts in the book.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm really bad at coming up with like fake religious shit, but yeah, you guys do some religious hand touching and
mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
Commit sacrilege, Joel. Commit sacrilege.
I do a pretty sick handshake with him and call it a day.
Yeah.
You dap him and then you do a little.
So I will casually mosey around to the back of the church and
if the word
roll
burn
for
comes out of
perception,
your mouth, I'll kill you in real life.
Yeah.
bird.
Gonna murder
Very
you.
careful.
I will make sure that you don't make it out of this building that you're about to burn down.
Hey girl boss. Think
Oh my god.
Roll
I
your
can't
perception
believe-
check. Yeah, I heard the bee come out of your mouth. I'm not fucking stupid, Bree. Okay.
Well,
Think really careful about what you're gonna do.
Super duper careful.
I'm gonna try to breathe. Hold on.
Okay.
That better
Roll to
be
breathe.
worth
Breathe
it.
fire.
Can I roll for
Constitution
Spidey
check.
sense that Bree's about to
Okay,
do something
no.
fucking stupid?
What I
Well, you're in
was
the
trying
tavern.
to say
Uh-huh.
is
Spidey
I'm
sense,
gonna
Joel.
mosey myself around to the back of the church and do a perception check for any thing of value.
For any
At
what?
all. Anything of
Thing
value.
of value.
Oh, sure. You can roll percent. Well, that's an investigation check. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. Whatever.
Akira will join.
Oh my god.
Akira gets a
Both of you need to
constitution
roll a
baby.
stealth check, by the way.
Okay.
Unless you're just going like.
All right. Yeah. Bree,
You
stealth
find
check.
Torm and you steal him.
We pocket Torm into the bag of holding.
Good job, Bree.
Cool.
Good job, Bree.
The God
investigation was
slice
good.
you down
Stealth
where you
was not.
stand. No, you as you're walking around, Floof, you're able to kind of get around, but because you're with Bree, Bree accidentally steps on your tail because she's not paying attention. You give like a and the priest turns around. He says, "Excuse me, where do you both think you're going?"
Akira
Right
will
around the
meow at
corner.
him.
Persuasion.
Yes. You know what?
Persuasion.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
That's a really good mountain potion.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, he says no animals are allowed in here, and he runs over and
That's a 19.
yeah, and he's Jesus.
Doesn't like cats.
Praise Jesus.
Yeah, no pets in the church. That's just a rule.
Not as forgiving as we once thought he was, really.
All right, we're gonna kill him. I'm gonna skewer this fucking.
Are you
You're
going
welcome
to?
to try, but
Are
I
you
don't
going to?
I
think
kind of
it's
want to.
Are you
kinda
going
want
to
to.
skewer him?
Ooh.
Do you pull out a weapon?
Oh boy.
I'm
Do it.
frustrated.
Please don't
Do it.
murder a
Right,
cleric
okay, so first of all-
right in front of your cleric who believes in Torm. Please.
Well,
I'm so frustrated.
Preface this
murder
decision for
someone.
you. Do you know what Torm is the god of? Because that would heavily influence what you're about to do.
Yeah.
You will almost certainly perish.
Kind of a war
Fine.
god. Kind of, you know. A little bit.
Anyway,
A little bit. A little bit,
I-
love.
I mean, I'm not in the mood to. Well, I am, but I'm not in the mood to like drag the party down with me. So
Thank fucking God.
Sweet Jesus. Sweet Torm. Fucking
Sweet
thank
God,
you.
Jesus.
as much as I want to skewer this minister,
I'm not.
Why?
I'm not stopping you.
Joel, stop. We just got her to agree to not do it. Please stop. Please don't goad her on. Which is a pun,
now
yes.
that you say that.
Oh my God.
This will be the end of your character. Just go ahead.
What the fuck should I do?
I dare you.
Um,
I will most likely
Pull out my
defend
short
him at
sword.
this point.
You pull out your short sword.
All right.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Fun. I'm just annoying you.
What the
Perfect. So,
fuck?
through insight, he can tell that you're trying to thieve and you're trying to cause a commotion. He's gonna go ahead and cast harm. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Alright.
Can I roll for perception to hear this or anything?
Yeah, can
or
I-
is this
can
like
I-
not even-
You're in the
He
tavern.
still has his, he's still
I
right.
know
in front
I'm
of me,
far
right?
away, but like, come on.
Roll like
He's
triple
right in front of me still,
disadvantage.
right? So would I also be seeing this?
Yeah, all of you guys can see
Yeah,
what's
no.
happening.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm real sorry, guys. I couldn't help myself.
This is gonna end badly for you.
Sorry.
Yep, yeah, it
1,
is.
2, 3, 4.
I was gonna have a
5.
character moment, but if you're busy trying to murder the clergyman, that's also.
Here, hold on. Let me just do some dice roll, because
Yeah, I was gonna give Oizi's her cleric moment and then do my oath, but god damn it.
Bree,
Next church, buddy. Next
Bree, you're
church.
just going to immediately drop to the ground.
Oh my god.
Your sword falls out of your hand, and you just drop.
Kitty, you might want to come over here. Akira.
I mean, can I like pull out a handkerchief and just like surrender?
No, you have dropped to the
passed
ground.
out.
Fall over.
You have passed out. Maybe. You might have died.
No.
I don't know.
Oh my god, that bitch dead.
I-
Miss Keisha.
The next day, that bitch was dead.
Thankfully for you, harm does not allow your hit points to drop below 1. So you are currently unconscious. What would the rest of the party like to do?
Can I do a medicine check? I think?
Yeah, you can do a medicine check on her.
I'm gonna just
Oh, I thought you said
apologize to the
medicine.
priest.
I'm gonna try and help Bree out on this.
Y'all can just drag me away and forget about it, but like,
No,
it's
no,
up to
Miss
you.
Faye.
It's up
Okay.
to you.
I'm gonna help.
Yeah, as a medicine check, you see that he has bestowed upon a very violent disease onto Bree that pretty much did necrotic damage almost instantaneously. It's not lethal, as you do see that she's alive. You currently do not have the medicine to heal her though.
Super cool. Super cool.
So she's just
Well,
conscious at the
wait.
moment. And he says, she would be fine. Any other questions?
Lesser restoration wouldn't?
Lesser restoration?
Lesser restoration.
Lesser
It says you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition inflicted.
Yeah, you can absolutely do
The
that.
condition can be blinded. Oh, well, there we go.
Do you do that?
Are we gonna rest? Like, I kind of want her to learn her lesson. So she doesn't go around. As bad as that sounds, she murdered a man for his hat. She was going to attack or intimidate a priest man of the person I worship.
I'm really bad about doing this, by the way. When you casted harm, just to kind of like give like a visual of what happened, Bree was standing there and like a black fog came out of the fingertips of the priest, and they swirled and kind of pierced through her, and you saw her skin kind of turn into like a deep gray, and then she passed out. That was just a visual for what happened. I meant to mention that, but whatever. Anyways.
Fine. I'll lesser restoration. Her lesser restoration.
Let's be real with ourselves. I'm never gonna
Yeah.
learn my lesson.
You're right. and I just
teach me to learn my lesson. Nothing.
you know, I just
No,
sure.
So you use lesser restoration.
Let's slot down.
We'll go ahead and just use the same something from before. And you put your hand down on top of Bree, and you see that black smoke that's kind of underneath her skin, the thing that's kind of grayed her out, focus into where your hand is touching, and it begins to go into your fingertips, and you absorb it up. Everybody roll a perception check for me, except for Bree.
Snack time. Oh yeah.
Perception.
Richard is just sitting in his chair. It's like,
It's like,
good.
Yo.
Cool. Akira, you recognize that as Ozzy's is doing this, his hair is beginning to stand up, and there's also seems to be like a glowing aura around him. And that's as much information as you get about that. With that being said, Bree will remain unconscious, but she is no longer under the disease.
Sweet.
Okay. I immediately turn to the to Goat Jesus. I don't know his name.
Coach.
And I just go,
My name is Leo.
I'm so Leo. That's a. Okay. I am so sorry. We're working on it. I wouldn't have let her do anything to you. I'm so sorry. We'll get her out of here right away. I promise. You won't see her again.
Right. Well, best of blessings to the rest of you.
Yes, thank you for your time. This was crazy.
Of course, and he bows down towards you, Jake. And as he does, he tilts his head back up, makes direct eye contact with you, and he says, "Of course, Mordecai."
Rigby?
Okay.
Ooh.
Do I?
Do you guys drag
Did you
Bree
even
up?
tell him your name?
Nope.
Huh? No, I never
You
said
didn't
my...
tell him your name.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, should I do an insight or like, how does he know my name type of thing?
I don't know,
You could do an
Jesus-
insight.
Jesus knows people's
Yeah.
names. You know that? It's
Yeah.
3 powers: infinite bread, water to wine, and knows your name.
And know your
Yeah,
name.
and walk on water or whatever.
He
Will is very familiar with this. He's very religious.
let's just say that you do just generally feel a spiritual connection with him. You feel
Okay.
like you've now known him for your whole entire life, and through him blessing you with this oath, yeah, he just basically, you guys pretty much know mostly everything about one another now, for the most part. Him more so of you than you more so of him, since he blessed you.
I would assume. Yeah.
But all good intentions. You don't see any, bad. And but
Dad?
with that being said, he knows that you're an abomination.
Okay.
Okay, Richard, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm wanking it. No, anyway. I'll
God damn it.
Are you turning back
I'll,
into turtle ass?
yeah, I'll be Turtle Man Mick has hands.
He has
Um,
hands.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, you know what? I kind of want to. First of all, I'm gonna do a short rest for spells, obviously, and then I want to commune with my god, and I want to ask him like, is there anything specific on our journey we should be wary of?
The god will answer
He cannot
you
respond.
with fleshed out, when he has fleshed out details here in a moment.
Lit.
With that being said, I'm assuming you guys drag Bree out. Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh. In the meantime, I'm going to summon 2 tentacles, and I'm going to have them play fetch.
Okay.
Just throw a ball back and forth.
Okay, you do that in the
Tossing a
tavern.
rock back and
Quill is been working like a 16-hour shift, and he could care less. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, right," and then he goes back to cleaning some glasses.
Actually, hold on. Can I talk to Quill about rations? Do you have any like food for the road that we could partake upon?
Yeah, Quill is on this thing. Here's,
My Quilla.
Quill says, rations for how long of travel?
Oh, do I have an estimate? I don't know if she told us. Do I have an estimate of like how long this will take, given the distance, or?
You know that to get from one side of Umbria takes quite a few days. Just by the fact that you live here.
Okay, so about 2 weeks, I'd say, of rations. What would that run me, out of curiosity?
Right, for how many?
Hey Joel.
What's up?
How many people do we have?
You guys have 6, or technically 8.
8 people.
8. That's the number I had in my mind the whole time. No one told it to me.
No one said anything.
Ganon technically
Um,
isn't part.
Let me pull up a.
I wasn't communing with some sort of deity. You didn't see that. Shut up.
We didn't. We were factually by the church, like everybody.
Well, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray
Um,
definitely.
You were talking
talking
to a
about-
different god.
Yeah.
Your god isn't as cool as my god. My god is Joel.
Probably right.
True.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Church of
I
Joel.
can agree. Church of Joel, yes.
Well,
God of gaming.
if you're looking at
Don't god me gaming.
if you're looking at rations every day for 8 people, for the next 2 weeks, you're looking at about 228 gold.
Holy dog shit, we don't have that.
Oh, no, listen.
Well,
We can just forage in the forest.
tell you
and
what, we got a druid. We'll just
berries
eat her.
and stuff.
No.
She tastes like mangoes.
She can turn into a boar and then lose a couple pounds. It'll be alright.
Wow.
Technically speaking, druids turn back into humans whenever they take a certain amount of damage, and there's nothing to say that the meat we carve off of her will also disappear whenever she turns back into a human. So I'm just saying. Granted, she's only seen a
Dude,
swirl, so it'll take a
I don't
while.
even know how to rule that. Please don't do that. You cannot use. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna stop you guys from using your druid as an infinite meat source.
Minus
I will say for
hit
every
points.
time you guys decide to carve me out of your cow druid, she loses a finger and a toe.
Look, alright. I think we can accept it. What was I gonna
Deal.
When, in her form,
By the way,
if
Infinite
she
Meat
takes
Source is what my
damage,
nickname was in college.
What'd you say, Bean?
sorry, when she's in her form, she has a number of hit points. When she goes below that form, she reverts back to her normal form, and only if she takes damage above her hit points does she take damage in her real
Yes,
form.
that's
You
my
have
point.
anything less than 5 days of rations? No, everybody should be complete on rations. Everybody should have at least 5 days of rations. Everybody should
But yeah,
have
no,
5 to
technically
7.
speaking, for druids, whenever her health bar reaches 0, she becomes human again. And there's nothing to say that anything that's lopped off of her at that point translates. But obviously that's not.
Anyways,
Definitely just
won't
kidding.
eat me.
yeah, I was about to say, it's
anyways,
funny because you guys are talking to the pescatarian.
Yeah.
The one person that doesn't eat me in this group. Floof, everybody should have about 5 to 7 days worth of rations already.
Yes, for sure.
Okay,
But
good to
that
know.
also was Sheldon's
That comes in
question,
normal
so
traveler's package. Yeah. I was asking.
Sheldon asked
I
for
was
2
asking
weeks,
just
not for
class.
1.
Yeah. And that's just like I said. I think we should be up on our rations if we need to. That being said, we do have a couple people who could be decent at hunting. For instance, a druid. If we were to need sustenance, we
No,
would
no.
definitely.
After your remark, Richard, after your remark, I'm gonna let you fucking starve, man.
I can suggest you to do it. So
No, you can't. It's
I
not.
absolutely
Forget what I
can.
just said.
Damn it.
It is something that is within reason that you wouldn't not do, and you're not hostile towards me. So
Oh,
you're
no, did she hear that?
fucking shit out of luck. Remember
Unfortunately,
that dynamite? That
You're a
dynamite?
tiger. No.
Rachel wasn't here for that.
Go ahead, tigers are better at hunting food for me. And not to mention your wisdom goes down when you're a tiger, like drastically.
That's
So you
true.
would
You do.
never-
You lose like 4 wisdom.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
would
it's
never.
okay.
resist my
Wait, actually,
suggestion.
I think on shifting, on wild shift, you keep your charisma, wisdom, intelligence, and you keep your, yeah.
No,
On
you
wild
take
shape?
on all properties for wild shape. You take on all properties, both positives and negatives.
Isn't polymorph what does that?
I say polymorph
wild
doesn't
shape.
change your wisdom, intellect, or
Oh, wild shape. Your gain statistics are replaced by 6 of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores.
Okay.
wait, what? That doesn't.
Yeah, it's only
That
for.
was not a thing.
It's only for, well, maybe not in other editions, but in 5e, you retain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. It's polymorph that those things will turn into. If somebody uses polymorph on you, then yeah, you just turn into a dumbass frog or whatever. Like. Anyways, cool. This is actually going to be the end of the session unless anybody else has anything else they want to do.
Oh, no, it's not the next day yet. I was about to say, can I go pick up my pickaxe?
It's
I mean,
been
I'd
6
love
hours.
to do a
Wait,
lot of
the
things.
expedite.
I mean, I'd
So-
love to. I'm sure you would
But
be. Bree, there's some NPCs you can stab, there's some NPCs you can't. Yeah, Jake, you go up to Reginald, he says, all right, mate, here's your pickaxe for you. That'll be, did you already pay for this? I think you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I gave him 1 gold.
Yeah, you did. He said, he says, hey, you go, here's 1 pickaxe for you.
Thank you. Also, does he have a longsword for sale?
I
real
make
quick,
I
you
make
wanna buy
everything
that?
fresh like bread here at my blacksmith. It'd take me another day to get you another longsword.
Sounds great to me. Tell me how much it would be.
Longsword's gonna be whatever gold the freaking website says.
15 gold.
Yes, Reginald. Tell me about the website.
Let me put it up on my supercomputer.
Do you trade with any particular animals? I guess. Are you dealing with spiders in your blacksmithing? This web site you speak of?
Shut up. 5 items. Longsword. Filter equipment. That's gonna be that'll be 15 gold, and then an additional 3 for the original work.
Oh, okay. So 50, 18.
This will be 18.
Sure, I'll toss him 20.
Okay. He says,
There's a little
"I'm
tip.
my generous for you. Maybe I'll sign it." And he winks at you. And then he
Appreciate
says,
you, Reggie.
He says, "Come on back in about a day."
Very well.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything else before we end the session?
Is there like a forest nearby where I can just go and scout for animals?
Rachel, I'm going to send you a list of creatures. He's literally done nothing but dash this whole game. Oh! The fucking suplex!